All right. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm going to give it some time for everybody to get in here. Okay, I'm back, guys. I had to change the volume. This new phone, it's hard to get used to. Yeah, trying to get used to what I need. I think I got all the volume off. Okay, that should be good. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome in. Hi, Sarah, Ashley, Andy. Welcome. Glad to have you guys here. We do have the Groves in the building. They are getting around, and I'm going to go ahead and go through my little spiel and my little deal, and then we will get started very soon. How you guys doing? Happy Hump Day, middle of the week. So hope you guys are still crushing it out there in the real world. I had some business matters I had to attend to this morning before I could ship, and then some of which I had to do after I shipped. And, sometimes it gets crazy out there, but we plowed through, got through it, and the whole deal. And I got Cindy on my lap, so that's, per usual. Cindy's got to join me. Hi, buddy. Yeah. It's like you got something stuck to your fur. And I don't know what it is, and it's driving me nuts. My OCD's kicking in. This cat don't want me to touch him right now, but I can't help it. You know, something stuck in his fur, and I go to pet him, and I can feel it. Uh, yeah. I don't think you guys cared to know that, but hi, Holly Ann. Welcome. Welcome to the show. The Groves are here. They are currently getting around, so we're going to let them get around. Drew, I've got some fantastic news for you. So stay with me, Drew. Wobbs is sleeping on the bed with Bob. They're both back in the bed. There's like 4 cats on the bed with Bob. Wobbs is one of them. Um, I've got some news before I get into addressing the new people, okay? Today is a very special day for me in a whole different way than the normal way. And you brought up Wobbs, which kind of parlays into what I'm about to tell you. Because I told you guys probably 2 weeks ago that I was going to be getting merch, right? One product in this merch line came in. It's not the one with Wobbs, Drew, but right before the show, I was literally customizing Wobbs's merch, and that is in the shoot. I'm gonna hit the button. No, she's not pregnant. I wish. I wish. Bob doesn't wish that, but secretly I would wish that. But she's fixed, so it would be a miracle from God, and I don't see that happening. However, there's going to be some Wob merch coming down the pipeline, and some other cats. I'm going to try to get all the cats their own merch line, so to speak, a little bit here and there. But I do have one of my personal merch items. It is coming up for sale today. First time you guys are going to get to view it. I have yet to totally unfold it to view the whole thing. So we're going to view it together, and that is coming up. So stay in your seats. Don't miss it. But yes, I do have Wob merch coming along. I'll be having Cindy merch, and, Zoe, and who knows who else. Try to get Millie and get the crew, and we're going to try to do some merch that has to do with the cats. But I'm also going to do some other merch. It's just something I've wanted to do, guys, ever since I started, literally. Not ever since, but not too long after I started. I wanted to have my own merch line, and it's coming along, slow but sure. But I got the first product up for grabs today. You don't want to miss it. Guys, I'm not bragging, and I'm not, you guys know me, I'm sure, well enough to know it's nothing like that. I'm not hyping myself up like you got to buy it because whatever. It's something cool for me. It's untread territory that I've always wanted to tread down that path. And sometimes it was because of money wise. Sometimes it was because I didn't want anybody to think I have an ego and I was trying to, make it bigger, like the size of Texas. I don't have any ego, trust me. It's nothing about bragging or thinking I'm all that in a bag of chips. So therefore I got merch line. If you know me well enough, I think you already know that from me. I don't have that spirit in me. I'm not that way. It's just something that I just wanted to do. I just wanted to try it. It's kind of like my banana breads. It's kind of like the pickles. Untread territory, but at some point we feel like we want to go down that path. And so we start going down that path. And so, yeah, read your comment. Okay, let me go up. I like the Wobbs is pregnant. Hi, Ace. You want a Wobbs t-shirt and underwear. Okay, you know what? Underwear I did not think of. T-shirts I did think of. That's on the list. Also, I will be having some trucker hats. Can you imagine trucker hats with little Wobbs or little Cleo? Yeah. I thought that'd be cool. Trucker hats. I mean, anybody can wear a hat, men or women. And I thought, hey, why not some trucker hats? Didn't think of underwear, but honestly, that's a cool idea. And I like where you're going with that one. And okay, I'm going to see about that. That'd be something. I love it. Oh, okay. True. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Hey, that's great. I'm very excited. Yeah, and I want you guys to know. It's funny. Underwear, but that would be funny. Yes, I need to look into that. But I wonder how expensive it would be. But I will look into it to see if it's not like, if it's $40 a pair of underwear, I think nobody's going to want to pay that, but including me. But I am going to see how much it would be, I just want to see, just want to go there. Hi, Hippie, welcome in, Hippie. We're talking about trucker hats and underwear. I hope nobody's offended, but and we're talking about merch. But yes. I have started my merch line, and like I said, more is going to come down the pipeline. And tonight, like I said, I'm going to reveal the first product in this merch line, and we'll see where it goes. And like I said, guys, please don't think that I'm doing this to pat myself on the back I am not like that at all. And I think you guys, if anything, I am so very self-conscious. You should have seen me trying to pick a pick. It was nuts going through my phone and I gotta have somebody take a pic because I don't like this pic. Whole stupid. That's another reason why I haven't done the merch line, is because I don't like pics of myself. So it's like, geez, I gotta through, like, this is gonna be murder. How am I gonna... Speaking of Wobbs, come here, Wobby. Drew wants to see you. We were just talking about you. You woke up from your nappy nap? Yes. Tell them how we're going to get some merch with you on there. Tell them. Tell Drew. Hi,
Hey,
Lena.
Dawn,
Welcome.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So I was in the other room, getting ready, and all I heard was merch and $40 underwear. What did I miss?
I told the crew tonight it is an exciting night for me because I have got my first piece of merch line here tonight to sell. And you guys will get to see it, and there's more coming. I was just in my phone getting ready to order some WOB merch. I will do that after we get off of here, but it's just an exciting thing. WOB, say hi to Drew. I can't believe you came back here.
Hey, y'all, give me a minute and I'll get an active chat. Y'all just understand it's been a long day. So I'm here. I'm ready to go here in a couple minutes. I need to throw some footwear on.
Okay, no
Um,
problem.
Dawn, I didn't get to tell you before we went live. I will be modding for you, and if you can mod for me today, I'd
Yes,
appreciate it.
yeah, that's
Mr. had a really rough night, and so he needs the evening off.
yeah, that's totally fine. I can do that, no problem.
Let me go change my footwear, and I'll be ready to go, girl.
Okay, no problem, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my little spiel. You guys know what it is. Anybody who's new, if you're lurking or whatnot, please come in. We don't bite. Wobbs don't even bite. Wobbs is shy, so she's not even gonna bite you. So don't worry about her. But anyway, I'm going to go over what you have to do to buy from us tonight. What we need from you, first of all, is your PayPal billing email, and along with the information such as we need your real name and your shipping address, of course, so that we can ship your packages to you. Now, each of us have what she's doing. Each of us have our own days where we invoice and ship. Okay, this is going to get stupid. Wops, honey, you're too big to be up there. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my gosh. All right, she's a little cranky. I'm not going to pick her up then. I don't know what the deal is with that one back there, but if you're new, this is Wobbs. She's the resident mascot, and she's a little temperamental today, but that's okay. Anyhow, what we need is your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal billing email. Uh, she's something else over there. And we need you to send it to our email. Now, my email right here is trbl5@yahoo.com. Don't put the Dawn's channel in a dash because otherwise the email will never get to me. Just trbl5. 5 is the only number. I'm going to put this in the chat right now. And that's my email. And all you have to do is send all 4 points of interest to our individual emails, depending on who you're shopping from. And come back into the chat, will you? And finish watching the show and say, hey, Dawn, hey, Steph, I sent you my info. Can you check it? We'll check it right away. And we will acknowledge if you got all the info sent to us that we need. If you don't, we'll just let you know, hey, we need your address. Hey, we need your billing email, whatever it may be. And you could just send it to us. But yeah, that's all you have to do to shop with us. Now, if you don't have a PayPal account, that is A-OK. You can still pay your invoice with us. All you have to do is sign in as a guest. And then you can pay with your debit or credit. Does not matter. So there you go. A while ago. Holly, let me see. This darn phone. Do you know what day it was, Holly Ann? Because I probably do. If you recall what day it is, just let me know and I can go back and check. But I probably did. I just honestly, I don't recall right offhand, only because a lot has happened in the last few days. So uh, I apologize. Oh, okay. Yeah, Holly Ann, if you could send it again, and I apologize. I've got an actual old timey Rolodex. I actually have two because I filled up one and had to get a second one. Now the second one is filled. I have to get a third one. Um, so I've got you guys in my Rolodexes, but then Holly Ann, I know I don't have you in my Rolodex yet. If you've made it as far as my Rolodex, you've made it because I have Rolodexes in case something happens to my computer and I lose all my storage because, my luck is not always the best luck. So thank you, Hippie. Thank you for sending your info. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm old school. I'm old school when it comes to most things in life. You guys will find out. But anyway, that's for you new people. If you don't know how to purchase, now you know. Please, if you could, hit the thumbs up. Make sure this video goes out into the wild of YouTube so that we could get some bodies in here. Okay. That's all I ask. If you could share us out to your socials, your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever it may be. Please share this video out. Certainly does help the channel, helps us grow, get more bodies in here. You guys can meet new friends, and everybody wins, right? You have a Rolodex also. See, I'm not the only one that's old school. There you go. Even Lena's old school. Because you can never be too careful, right? Something happens to my computer, I still got to have you guys' info, right? At least that's the way I look at it. God forbid a house fire and my laptop gets burned up. You know what I mean? I don't put that on myself or anybody, but I'm just saying things happen, right? Yeah, there you go. There's nothing wrong with the address book or a Rolodex, in my personal opinion. Anyway, I could go on and on tonight, but that is not the reason why you're here, nor am I. We're here for an auction, and we've got some wheeling and dealing to do. And we're going to start off with Steph. It is Humpday Hustle tonight, and I hope you guys are ready. Get your drinks, get your little snacky poos, and we're going to get started. Steph, you let me know if you're ready, and if you're ready, I'll switch the camera.
I'm almost there.
Almost? Okay.
Okay.
And,
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. Here we go. We're going to switch the camera here.
Hey,
There.
y'all. Hey, the lighting's improved since yesterday. We'll adjust and work with it, y'all. Hey, happy hump day. Y'all hit the thumbs up, please. I apologize. I did not get into active chat other than to say hey, y'all. So welcome in. I am Steph with the Gross Bargain Emporium, and we ship from the northeast corner of Kansas, more specifically 500 yards off the side of Fort Riley, or an hour outside the state capitol. I do everything through pirate ship right now for shipping, so it's a discounted shipping rate. So whatever they're going to say it's going to cost to ship your package is how much you're going to pay. I don't charge any extra. I don't charge a shipping tax. With that said, y'all, I've noticed over the last 2 or so weeks, some of the carriers, it's not one versus the other, some of the rates have went up significantly. Now everybody knew some of those hikes were going to take place, but some of it just don't really make sense. So more specifically, so you're in Washington, your average package with me, if you have an average package size, typically, is somewhere about $7 to $10 extra. Y'all, that's not me, that's the carrier. And that is specific to the carrier you chose for me, just FYI. It's not the cheapest rate usually, but no, if you have a Pacific one, those rate changes, I can't fluctuate those because that's with the carrier and not me. I do everything through PayPal. So what I do is every Friday, typically into Saturday right now, we are invoicing y'all. I don't know if I'll get invoices out by Friday, but they most certainly will be there Saturday. You have 24 hours to pay unless we have another arrangement prior to you bidding with me. All right. Now, if life happens in the real time, y'all, I expect some communication within 48 hours. You don't have to throw out all the details, but you most certainly need to reach out to me and say, Steph, I'm not ignoring you, but life happened. And we can go from there. I do not chase people. I don't go asking them why they will not respond to an email. I just have time to move on, y'all, and that's what I'm doing. With that said, y'all, if anyone has any questions, drop an email. If it's something that's appropriate to ask in chat, go ahead. Otherwise, just drop me an email. Email is the same. Other than that, let's get started, y'all. It's not going to be a number right now. Well, I guess I could give it a number, but this is going to be specifically for Lena because she purchased a set of glassware from us, I believe last week, if not, it was a week before. And I found the rest of it, and it's like 8 more pieces. So I'm going to go through and let her let me know what she's interested in. But more specifically, Mister, do you remember what was it, $5 a set?
Give me a minute.
Can you look in your notebook, please? Y'all may see Mister here and there in the background. He just needs to be able to not feel, modding is not easy. It can be stressful for anybody. It is for me. But that's just because he makes it look easy. But I want to make sure first before we get going on that. So. All right, you figured that out. And
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and show something and then I'll.
Yeah, I'm going to go on with something, Lena. I do have them in the background. I have checked all the cups. There's no condition issues. I will check all the plates though, girl. And then we'll go from there. But it is an 8-piece set. All right, let's see. What are we going with? We're going to go with this. Y'all didn't have time to Google lens. All right, this is T22. It's in red, not orange. It is glass. Let's do a buy it now of $5. And y'all, I have 4 available. 4 available. These could be great trinket dishes. I ain't got no jewelry on today, y'all. Here. So, just a great addition if you like the sea. It's a starfish, and y'all, guess what? Steph don't know what there it is. So it's art glass, starfish. It's got this little indentation here, but it's actually on the back. It's not on the inside. So I thought they were tea lights holder things, but I mean, you could do a lot with it and decorate however. I'm just going to measure the little dimension for the circle. So the dimension is 1.5 inches. Assuming that goes across.
I'm sorry, Steph, what are we starting this out at?
T22, $5, buy it now. And I have 4 available.
I'm sorry, guys. I had.
And you'll just bear with us today because we're adjusting in real time, and that's okay.
We've got Hippie in first. I'm sorry, Katie. I'm the one that dropped the ball because I'm trying to still get this phone. I'm trying to get quicker because it's different.
Yeah, they're all the same color, Hippie. So give me a second, honey. So they're all the same size. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if Hippie was in first, y'all, she will get the choice. And then who came
Those
in
are
second?
beautiful, Steph. I love those.
And y'all, they're thicker. They're not too thin, but they're not weighty, if that makes any sense.
Right.
You got
she
it,
just
Hippie?
wants 1, and
That works.
Katie says 5 if any left.
All right, Katie, I would like to know, would you like 1 or 2 or 3? Because I have 3 available, hon. And while you're letting us know, y'all, the span on the top is 7 inches. It won't hold there, but trust me, it's right there at 7.
Would you like the rest of the 3, Katie? You let me know.
Hey, Andy. Welcome in, girl. Y'all, I apologize. I did not welcome anyone in specifically, but welcome in. Oh, you're good. You're good, Andy. I'm the same way between phones and devices.
I don't think there's anybody else wanting it, Katie, so we'll let you have all 3.
No one wants. So, y'all, if no one else wants them, Katie gets 3 and Hippie gets 1.
What was your number on those?
T22, $5 each. You want to put that in the notebook, mister?
That's what I'm actually.
And then give me a second, y'all, because he's
They're
gonna put it-
really pretty, guys. Boy, are they pretty.
They are. And guess what? I think someone took my marker, so we're going to use this one. So T22, because I'm making 2 stickers, y'all, so I keep it straight. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you so much. And y'all, I had a couple people that only had 1 or 2 items, and new people to me, and I may not have got their information in time. And I did forget to invoice. So those invoices roll over until the next one, which is Friday. So just know I've got your information now. So yeah, we're good on that. And it just, I had set a stack that, when I say a stack, it was only 3, but still, that I needed to invoice at the end. And for whatever reason, my body just said, "Steph, you can go to sleep." And when I woke up, I forgot about it. So I still have your stuff, y'all. I've reached out to everybody except one hasn't responded back. All right, this is where we're putting solds. Alrighty. I'm gonna set these under here, mister. I'm only telling you that.
No, you're good.
So I'm like, where are those? You know where they're at. All right, let's go with this one. All right, y'all, T10 is a start bid of $14. It is for this platter. Okay, it does need cleaned. Mister, what are you doing? We're modding for each other.
I know that. I'm just trying to get in so I can see.
Y'all give me a second, please.
Okay. All right, Holly Ann, I will check that. I will do that. Let me go to my emails real quick. Yes, I did get it, Holly Ann. I did get your info. I'm going to take a screenshot right now. Awesome. Thank you guys for being patient with me about the emails and such. I do want to also point out there was a big glitch in PayPal this morning when I was shipping. By the way, those that are just coming in, all packages today went out the door. If you paid, they went out except for one person, which will be going out tomorrow. So there was a big glitch in PayPal. I was going to call PayPal and then I didn't even have time for that. I've been so incredibly busy today, mainly with house stuff and things. But there was a glitch, which I'm going to find out. I'm not going to talk about it right now. I might later on because I want to call PayPal first and I want to find out if they got it solved, if it was just a one-day glitch or a one-time glitch. Yeah, didn't make me happy this morning, but life goes on. You have to deal with these things as a reseller. But if you have any questions or concerns, please get a hold of me, because sometimes glitches happen It can be through emails. It can be in your PayPal account. It can be through my pirate ship that I use. It can be any place. So if there is any ever concern or such, let me know, okay? Or Steph, depending on who it is. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to Steph, and we're going to see what else she's got.
Yeah, we were raised by baby boomers, which means, when we need to be doing something, we need to be doing it. So sometimes we just need that reminder it's okay to take a break. So T10 is a start bid of $14, y'all. I'm going to read the print on here because I've only seen this a couple of times. This is what it looks like. It says Lifetime China Company. Semi Victorious? I don't know. Alliance, Ohio, turquoise. Okay, I can see the turquoise, but it's not human turquoise, y'all. And I think I'm holding it the wrong way. There is the rose. It is beautiful. The condition issue, the only one I actually see, other just some minor wear, is it needs a good cleaning. Okay. And I see that, yeah. So that's not a chip. Well, maybe it is. Give me a second. It is, I don't know if it's a ding. It doesn't feel like a ding necessarily, but that's either manufacturer or not. So you know what? It's not going to be a start bid, John. We're going to drop it to $12. $12. I'm going to measure it for you. And I'll tell you what, y'all, if you're like, Steph, that's gorgeous, but not $12 gorgeous, give me your best shot. You might get it for what you'd like. I'm not trying to discourage anyone to come in low, but it is there, and I just need the stuff to move. So the length of this is 11 3/4. And a hair short of 9.5 inches. That is the top. Okay.
That's so pretty. Katie says, Steph, love your shirt / top you are wearing.
Give me a second, y'all, because stuff's short. Check this out. This is teal in color. It's my second favorite color in the world. I don't know where. No, I know where stuff letter is. Oh, good grief. All right, we got a stool, and I'm going to assume that 130 pounds can stand on that. So if I plunk, y'all don't freak. I will jump up, and no matter what.
I hope so.
Right?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, y'all, when I curb checked in the Garden of the Gods, that was over a decade ago, because Mr. was behind me and we were going to challenge each other on mountain bikes. It was the first time in years either of us had been on it. I looked back just to curb check, and I projected off that bike, and it stopped traffic because how I flew. And everybody jumps out, are you okay? And Mr. comes right up, and I'm like, dude, don't touch me. When I'm in pain, I don't like being touched. But he goes, are you okay? And I'm like, move, I have to get up. He goes, Steph, that had to hurt. And I said, move. These people aren't going to get this one on me. And I'll tell you what, it hurt, but I got up. And that's just what we do. That's how I roll. But all right, so the base of this, y'all, is 7 3/4 long. Teal. No. Y'all remember I told you about the bags yesterday? She's got a fascination with them, and she sure as enough was trying to, I don't know if she's trying to eat it or what, but she does it with the poly bags too. 5 1/4 inches wide for this. So that was the base. And again, it is gold tone paint there. There is some paint loss around here, but that was gold tone. And if there's no interest, ladies, that's okay. Let's see. We're going to set it there.
Welcome in, LC. Thank you so much for being here.
Y'all, I'm going to bring these. It's a set of 4. This is T20. $25. Buy it now. Okay, these are marked 1982. Yes, the year I was born. It was one of my first ever purchases off of YouTube. And it was a set of 6. And I set them up on that actual shelf. And the I was gonna say the boss, she liked them. So she bumped them and they fell off. So Papa Smurf is not in this one, but Brainy is. They do need cleaned, y'all. They've been collecting dust for over a year and a half.
How much
with
are
me.
they each, Steph?
It's a set of 4, so you're getting all 4 for $25. So a set of 4 for $25, y'all. And this one is Smurfette. All the graphics on them, y'all, are amazing. None of them of the graphics seem messed up, and your copyright is right here. So copyright 1982. And then this one is Grouchy, and it says I hate music. Now my mama used to have stuff like this. You remember the Flintstone ones? We had those too. I think
Nina
she
says, "Be right back. Don't show my cups."
I won't, honey. I'm gonna wait till you get here.
That's funny.
There is that one. Y'all, you know, when you find something and then someone's like, hey, I've got a set, but who knows where it is out there, and we're going to come across it soon. That's what happened with Lena and us, and most certainly.
It happens, though. I mean, that's the thing. It can happen very easily.
So the cloudiness, y'all, is just because of the water quality here, because I tried to clean these. And that's when I realized I just couldn't wash glass here in the village. So, but other than that, these are don't have any condition issues, and all the graphics appear to be in good standing order, like when they were new. I'm gonna set these back over here for now. I think that was my 3, Dawn.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
A lot of good stuff. Boy, those first dishes, you know, I love red. And I was like, well, that's awful pretty. And Dawn might have to say yes. All right, guys, I'm going to show a couple of things. And then for my third item, I will show the merch. But let's get started on some glassware. This is going to be a choice. And I'm going to start these at $13 each. I did show these yesterday. I'm going to show them today. Each of these items are just really pretty. Starting out at $13 each for choice. And these are 2 completely different items, but they're both glass. This one still has the tag. It is that 4-cup measuring cup that has the hydrangeas. I think that's what that is. In pink, and it's got the green leaves. It's a 4-cup measuring cup. It's 33 ounces. There's the 32 ounce. So all the way to the tippity top would be 33 ounces. This is by Cook with Color. CWC, that is the brand name. And it's just gorgeous. I've never seen measuring cups like this. The next one is a beautiful jar. I absolutely love this thing. These are real dried flowers, guys. And you could just shake them on down as far as you want them to go or what have you. But it's a glass jar. And the flowers are in the glass. I know it looks like they're not because they move around. But it's a nice canister, a glass canister. It's got the wooden lid. Trying to think of the word. This says handmade, which no kidding, it's handmade with all those flowers in there. But take a look at the flowers. There's purple, teal, and like it's almost like a chartreuse color. Almost, but it's more green. But it is really just a nice jar. I'm gonna do the measurement on this baby. Let's see. So it's about 6 1/8 inch tall, and the bottom is the widest. Just a second. And it's just past 4.5 inches wide. So just a pretty little jar. I love the dried flowers. I mean, this could be like a fidget toy. You know, this is, even though it's not a toy, I would sit here probably for a few minutes playing with this jar. So I don't know if I'd have anything in there because I'd just be playing with it. So I don't know that it's a good idea for me to have that because I'll just, mess around and that's when I'll probably break it. Anyway, we're going to move on. Yeah, it is a pretty one, isn't it? I got some yarn here. I'm going to start this out. It's for both skeins for $13. And this is the Bernat blanket yarn. You can make blankets or pillows with this. Hi, Cindy. Perfect timing, as usual, right in the middle of showing. Thank you. You're getting 2 of these. They call this color gray orchid. It's just orchid, okay? There's no gray. It's all purple. You get both skeins, guys. No joke. And this particular yarn goes for a lot of money, just for one skein. I got a heck of a deal on it. So if you're interested, let me know. That's that type of yarn. You just use your hands. You don't use needles. I mean, you could use needles probably if you wanted to, but you're supposed to weave like a blanket or a pillow with just your hands. So how many jars and price? 4 for $25. Oh, are you talking to Steph? Okay. Yeah. I'll turn it back to you, Steph.
Okay, that works.
There you go.
Y'all, Steph is
Oh,
crazy.
the flower jars.
The flower jars.
Okay.
So bring back up and show that one again, Dawn.
Okay. I thought you were talking to Steph. I only have one. One of this and one of the measuring cup. I only have one each. Yeah. I wish I had more. I only have one each. This one and then that measuring cup. So yeah, LC.
And that was $13, yes.
Yeah, $13 each. You just let me know if you want the measuring. Yeah. Oh, every time you get on an auction, people start calling. I understand that feeling. I've done that too. Yeah, I only have one. Cindy, honey.
Hey, Amy, welcome in, girl.
Hi, Amy.
Y'all, we're playing the cat game. So, y'all, every time you see Dawn with a cat or a cat in Dawn's background, put a cat emoji in the chat.
Yeah, I have this one cat that just doesn't leave my lap. Yeah, I just have one each, LC. So that's the deal with that. I don't have multiple. It would have been nice, at least with the canisters, if I could have gotten more than one. But sadly, no, you're okay. You don't have to apologize. I mean, that happens even to me. I'll get phone calls in the middle of a live and I'll be like, really? Not now. Hi, Amy. How are you? All right. So that's that. Okay. It is time to show the merch that I have. And I only just have this one piece, but I have a total of 20 of them. Okay, so You can purchase one or several or however many you want. They are going to be buy it now for $18 a bag. These are my tote bags, and I'll show you the front. I also have something on the back. These are like flour sack material in this oatmeal color. It's got my picture right there. This is a reusable tote bag. And then on the back, it says Dawn's Channel /YouTube, and it has my YouTube, what do you call that, Steph? It has my YouTube identification.
YouTube handle.
Something.
Y'all, it says Don's Channel /YouTube at Don's Channel 9813, which is her YouTube handle.
There you go. My handle. I got a handle, guys. This is a larger tote bag. It's great for shopping. I will measure it. I opted to get the more expensive one because the other one I felt it would be too cheap and would fall apart pretty easy. These are washable. These are great to take to the grocery store. And this anymore, many stores around the nation are stopping the sale of plastic bags. They're going to reusable bags. Many states are doing that. So this is something I thought of that you could use even in the future. And it's just a nice tote bag, goes over the shoulder. It's big enough to put whatever you want to put in there. But I also want to point out this is the reason why I put the information on the back is you folks already do share out my channel whenever you can, and I appreciate that. I really do. Some of you don't know how to, or maybe you're not into the social media, like the TikTok and the Instagram and the Facebook, and maybe you don't ever, you don't ever go there as far as, you don't ever venture out into those social platforms. You just don't care to. This is a way I thought it would be great for you to, when somebody sees my face and, oh, who's that? Is that your friend? Is that your roommate? Is that your sister? Is that whatever? You can say, no, that's Dawn from Dawn's Channel. And you can turn it around and say, she is a reseller on YouTube, a variety reseller that I watch frequently. And that would be, I felt like a big way to help, get this channel out there into the wild, get some more bodies in here. And that way, if you're not comfortable going to Facebook or TikTok or whatever, you could just, go into a store and sport the bag. And that would really help me out a lot. If you get chit-chatting with the cashier and you can say, hey, do you know who this is? And this is somebody I watch, whatever. But anyway, I just thought I would show this tonight. It just came in. And I want to thank you guys already for the, constant support that you do give me. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to measure just the bag, and then I'm going to measure the handles. So just the bag itself is 16 and a half. When you add the handles, this is going to be, oh my gosh. Well, I'd love to hang on to this, but it's not. Okay. So it's about 27 3/4 inches. And then the width is 15. So it's just like I said, just a reusable tote bag. Hi, Jess. Welcome. And I just wanted to show this today. If you guys change your mind, you can email me, let me know. But that's what I got so far. Like I said, there's more coming down the pipeline. It's just going to take a minute. So, hi, Gwen. Welcome. Welcome in. I'm going to turn it back to Steph. We're going to go over there to Kansas and see what she's got.
Hey, y'all. She caught me. She caught me. I thought I'd have time, y'all. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, if I was carrying one of those merch bags, honestly, and someone asked me, who is that? I'd be like, that's my dealer. Now, listen, y'all. I'd be like, that's my dealer. And of course, at least up here in the Plate Hills, they'd be like, what dealer? And I'd be like, let me show y'all. I just got that. My bread dealer. Y'all, I have to tell you this. This is so dense. I'm going to pull one out. I'm not going to eat it live. I'll do it behind the scenes. Look at how dense that is. This is the cranberry, banana, pecan. And Carrie Lee, if you're listening, I don't remember if you were in here earlier, girl, but if you are, this is what Mr. and I had for breakfast this morning. I looked at him because we both have medication we take in the morning, and you got to have some calories with it. And I'm like, dude, there's breakfast. It's amazing. And y'all, that's still just the first loaf. I'm surprised because we usually go through it quicker than that. Y'all, you just hook up with Dawn, and she'll get you connected with some really great bread. Lena, I see you back in chat. I'm going to show this one item, and then right there is a set of 8. Mister could not find it in the notebook. I didn't go back and check, and I ain't got time to jump into invoice to make sure. But we're going to sell us a lot to you, so you just hang in there. My first item, y'all, is H2, $8. Buy it now. What is it? It's a silver tone mother of pearl inlay. Or mother of pearl. I said that right?
Yeah, it's mother.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Jess. Okay, now this has a little bit of weight to it. It's not overly heavy, but I'll tell you what, if you got someone that just irritates you, no, I'm kidding. If you needed this to clobber someone for good reason, this is the plate for you. Other than that, y'all, it is silver tone, but it has the weight of pewter, okay? So I'm going to show it, and then we're going to measure it. So. All right, so the base is 7 inches by 4 and a hair. It does have feet. They don't feel felt, but you know, someone applied. It is 10 1/4 inches wide. No, that's long, sorry. And 7 inches wide.
Those are foam.
They're foam. Jess says that these are foam feet. And I thought about that, but I just couldn't form that word. So it is, isn't it, Amy? I love mother of pearl. Y'all, put in chat if you don't mind sharing. Are you a diamond or pearl girl? I will tell you, freshwater pearls is my love language. I love diamonds, but y'all, when I was 7, my grandfather gave me the smallest little diamond earrings. They were real. And I dropped them in shag carpeting. Mama said to use the vacuum cleaner. She had 2. And suck it up. No, she was talking about the one that was bagless. Guess which vacuum I used? She would not let me tear that bag open and find my diamonds my grandpa got me. I cried probably for a few days for sure. I don't see any interest in H2 for $8, y'all, and that's all right. Alrighty, we are gonna show y'all. This is gonna be Lena's choice first. Okay, just looking. I looked over all the details. There is a little bit of wear, Lena, here and there as far as loss of paint, but it's not significant. So if you want me to show every one of them, I will, honey. But this is going to be H1 for $35. And it's a lot of 8. Now, the reason why Lena gets first dibs, y'all, is because she made this purchase of one set, knowing that we had the rest of it. You got it. Thank you, Lena. Now, y'all, if you purchased with me last week and you purchased your shipping, your items did not ship today. I will start shipping tomorrow with everything, okay? We had a long night. Thank you. No, this one's for Dawn.
Oh.
We keep track of ours and hers just in case. That way neither one of us have to go back and watch our lives. All right, that was 2. Let's see. Y'all, I remember how much I had this for yesterday. Lena. No, it's Lena.
Amy wanted to know, is China from the 1930s era?
I can scan it.
Let Jess scan it. I know we had information on it. So it's definitely, somewhere between there and the time in your generation for sure. Y'all, sorry, I'm holding this and I did not give a number. This is going to be H10 and we're going to do it for $6. Buy it now. I've only got one. It is made in Peru and it's a rattle.
1950s.
So
1950s.
it's that production, Amy, started in the 1950s and is now discontinued. So it doesn't give a year of when they retired it. So y'all, yeah, this is all wood carved. So like anyone that has vision issues, especially, I don't know, but you'd be able to feel the design in this.
Sarah's in there at 6. Congratulations, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. So that is H10. $6. Sarah. S-A. Yep. H. And then you need to put rattle, please. Rattle and Peru. All right, y'all. Dawn, that was my 3. Y'all, we're going back to Indiana. And I want to hear about that $40 underwear.
Yeah, guys. We were talking about merch earlier because I got my merch in today, the beginning of it, and Drew was talking. We were talking about Wobble merch, and he wants Wobble underwear. So he said that. Drew, are you still here? He said something about close to his heart. He wants. You had to be there. It was something else. But yeah, you never know. You might be seeing some Wobble underwear. Yeah, your Wobble. Yeah. So we might be seeing a whole lot of different Wobble wear. You want them to say Wobbs has my heart. Okay. Well, there you go. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny when I started trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I I had different ideas, but then when you go to actually try to construct it, it kind of winds up different than what maybe you thought or how you know what I mean? But like I said, this is just the beginning, and we will get some animals on some of the merch, obviously. Not just Wobbs, we'll get some of the other characters, hopefully. And yeah, that'll be a fun endeavor. It really will. But let me know what you guys think of the tote bags. Let me know how you think it turned out. Like I said, I had trouble with the whole, picking out issue, but I had to pick out something. I couldn't leave it blank. All right, guys, the next ones, these are going to be choice of buy it now for $13 each. $13 each. These are Thai baby stuffed animals like the Squishmallows, if you know what those are. And they each have a name. This one is Heather, the rainbow cat, and she's got a tail and everything. I like her eyes because one's blue and one's gold. I just think that's cool. They're big. They are super big. But like I said, if your kids are still little and they take naps, this might be a way to get them to lay down to take a nap or to go to bed. You know how some kids at that age, they're too wound up, they've got too much energy, and they don't really want to lay down. Maybe if you had one of these type of pillows, they would maybe go with you to lay down, and it'd go better. Nighttime or nap time would go better. But then we do have the owl, and his name is Winks. He's got blue eyes, this like aqua blue, very sparkly. It's purple. It's like a lavender color, I would say. This is the owl, Drew. Yeah, this is the owl. I didn't have a rainbow owl. These are the only two I got. But yeah, this is the owl that I have, and the other one's a cat. So I just think it's cute. It's really big and fluffy and soft. But yeah, I just think kids would be more apt to probably, I don't know, lay down for you. So I don't know. But I do have, and they have the Thai baby, sign back there, tag back there, whatever you want to call it. So if anybody's interested, let me know. I have this blanket throw. Oh, she's got a tan one? Yeah. This one's going to start out at 13 as well, guys. It's a brand new blanket throw. This is one of those like crocheted type. It's in a couple different shades of green, like a sage green, I would say. And it's got the braided tassels, which are really nice. Boy, this is soft, guys. This is a regular size, 50 by 60. That's a normal standard throw. They wanted $30 for this one, which is, it'd be worth it. I mean, these kind of blankets last forever, but I got this for a deal, so you're getting it for a deal. $13. If you need a blanket to lay over the couch, and then when you lay on the couch, you could just grab it and cuddle up, or if you want to sleep on the couch. I think it's always good to have a throw blanket. I don't know, it helps. And then let's see what else. This one, guys, is a solar-powered angel bird bath, okay? And it is the coolest thing. I'm going to do this buy it now for $24. There is the solar panel right there. On the bottom is the unit that has the screws and everything. I will light it up so you can see what it looks like, because the bunny down here is motion activate, or not motion activated. It's color changing. That's what I meant to say. But this angel is very pretty in pink. She's got the roses around her head. And she's got, ooh, my word, the little cherub baby. I'm going to drop it. I tell you, I don't know if it's wise for me to hang on it. Look at his bare butt. Hey, he's a little cheeky monkey, isn't he? But it's just the cutest thing. And then you got the blue water for the bird bath. The whole darn thing is just cute. But I want you to keep your eye on that bunny. I'm going to turn him on. And you can see him change colors. Green and blue, and I just love things like this. And he's looking up at her, and yeah, I mean, what's not to like about this one? This one definitely is just cool, period. And it's not as heavy as like marble, guys. There's weight to it, but it's not like marble or granite. It's not that heavy, okay? But I did want to bring that up again, and you can see it. And if not, that is okay. We're going to go back to Steph and see what she's got.
Hey, y'all. I don't know what I'm going to show. We're just going to show something. Y'all, Michael Kors. Have any of y'all heard of Michael Kors? Yeah, I mean, I heard about it back in the day. I don't know what I thought. Maybe it was like a golf famous person or something, but no. Michael Kors does a lot, including loungewear. And this is size small. It will expand to a large. This is T19 for $9. Buy it now. And it's lounge pajama pants. They are in flannel. And here is your tag. Y'all, I can't read very well, but I do believe it says small. So I've got to go see an eye doctor. Yeah, apparently after 40, you really just got to go see an eye doctor. So I thought it was my sugars just jumping.
Oh, look at that.
What? Oh, Jess gonna look at it for me.
Yeah, it's small.
All right. So yes, just confirmed they are size small. They do have pockets and they're flannel. They are a thick flannel and they're cool. And y'all, I don't know, but they're screaming, it's winter time. Take them home. And that is T19 for $9. Alrighty. Let's see. I think I put a sticker on this last night. Y'all give me a second. I did. My next item is DD1 for $8. What is it? It is for this Christian-based. It's a wall hanging sign, or there is a metal stand for it. Sorry, y'all. Words are hard. So here's your metal. If you want to hang it, here's the stuff for your wall so it doesn't just fall out. It's not overly heavy, but it does say, you got the cross and then you've got the cord of 3. So it's a cord of 3 strands. It's not easily broken. And class sticks for $12. Now, y'all, the only reason I remember this particular verse in the Bible is because almost 22 years ago, during our reception for Mr. and I, someone spoke about this verse and its meaning, which is where two become one with their creator. And so it's cool. Let me measure. I believe it's like 15 by 10. But I've only measured it yesterday. So yes, it's right at 15. It's actually more like 14 and a hair, So that didn't tell you nothing. It's a hair short of 15 inches long. It is 10 inches wide. And it is 1 1/4 inches thick. And y'all, I already purchased one. Why? Because my numbers, if you're with me long, you know, if there's 2 digit or 2 initials, I'm selling it for someone. It is new, and that is DD, whatever it said on the box, DD1 for $8. Alrighty. Hey, Holly M, welcome in, girl. All right, y'all, let me see what I'm gonna pull next. Alrighty, we are gonna do this for choice. One's a size large and one's a size medium. I know I put a sticker on it last night, so give me a second. Alrighty, this is T26, $7 choice. I'll go show the first one and then I'll show the second one. They're similar, they're not the same.
It's T what?
T26, $7 choice. Hey KK, welcome in, girl. All right, so this is a house coat, pajama top, nightgown. It is a zipper one. It is Earth Angel size large, 100% polyester, and it's in blue. It does have on either side this design, and the zipper does work as it should. My second choice is size medium. Now this one's older than that one. This is Sleep Zinsta size medium. It has no sleeves, but it has a hoodie. It is a zipper, and it's cool. So that one we'll see is the sky blue, and this is more of your vacation blue. If you've seen the sea and you've seen the hues of their blue, this is closest to
That one's really cute. I think that one's cute.
It is. And they're soft. Let me see what the material, if it's got a material. 100% polyester, washed with light colors. Tumble dry low. No bleach. So thank y'all for hitting the thumbs up.
It almost looks like a terry cloth fabric, kind of.
And I think it's cool because it's got the hoodie. So.
That's what I think is cool too.
All right, y'all, we're going to pass on that. And we're going to head back to Indiana and see what Dawn's got next. Thank you.
All righty.
I see you, KK. And KK, I intend to invoice you, girl. I've got it drafted now, but I'm going to wait till the end of the sales week to put it all together for you, hon. So I have your other stuff that you bid on prior to this week, okay? So y'all emails have been kind of cray here lately with everybody, depending on who you go through for your email. So I just want to make sure. Yeah. Thank you, honey. And we're back to Indiana, y'all. We're gonna see what she's got. Where is the underwear, Dawn? The 40.
I know. I'm telling you. Hey, I can't wait to get it now because now it's making me curious, and I definitely now it makes me want to do it. Guys, I have a total of 3 of these recyclable canvas, basically like a hamper, these bags. And so I am doing these by it now, $16 each. They are absolutely huge. If you collect pop cans, maybe to recycle, maybe all your water bottles, any plastic that you need to recycle, or maybe aluminum cans. Whatever you recycle, these little hampers, well, it's not little, it's absolutely huge. This is going to come in handy. I have a total of 3. I sold the one that said laundry yesterday, and they can work for laundry as well. They can hold a lot. If you live in an apartment and you have to do laundry and you dread it, like I always used to, these type of bags come in so handy because you can fit, you can fit at least 2 baskets of laundry in here. I would think, as big as this sucker is. Now, I will be folding this down, obviously. I'm not going to send it in its full form here, but I can fold this right down. The other 2 are still in the wrapper, how it was sent to me. So, but all I got to do is fold it right on down. And I tell you, if you are in apartments, especially, or maybe a modular or a very small home, these kind of things can come in so handy when you're trying to organize whatever it is you're trying to consolidate into one thing to carry. So, yeah, there you go, KK. That's a good idea too. So, yeah, I happen to have that, and I thought, hey, we got to show it. We do. This item I have 2 of. I took one out of the wrapper to show you. They are brand new, $13. $13 brand new. What is it? It is some kind of stash box, whatever you want to stash in here. This is a hardened, I don't know if it's that melamine plastic that's like a really hardened acrylic, that unbreakable stuff. But that's what it feels like to me. And it's black and white, kind of a Moroccan style. This is a pretty large box, but it is shallow. But like I said, you could store everything from remote controls to scrunchies and ponytail holders, hair ties, whatever you wanted to. Really, that is not that bad, not that big to store. And it's made out of that wood there. And it's just these are nice boxes. I have 2 of them. They're exactly the same. Boy, are they nice. Fill it up with chocolate and you would buy it. Yeah, that's something I don't have chocolate candies right at this point in time. I should try to do some though. That would be good. I still have this item, guys. This is going to start out at $16, and it's a heart like planner. It's made out of glass. It's like a mirrored glass.
Hey, John.
And it has a bunch of
Jess came in for 13.
Oh, okay. How many would you like, Jess? Like I said, I do have 2. I think you want both of them? Thank you so much. Okay, let me get my... Hi, Cindy, you're back. As I always say, perfect timing, cat. The cat's back. If you're keeping score in the chat, remember what Steph told you. Cindy is back. So, yeah, that's fun. All right, so that's going to that one. Thank you. All right. Now this, if you're looking for a really cool Valentine's Day gift, this one I think is really cool. It is a glass, like I said, planter. I think it's supposed to be like a planter vase or whatever. This one is by Teleflora gift. And I love the acrylic beaded heart right here. It's like an ombre from light to dark. Now, we're going to put some stuff in there, of course, because we got to jazz it up. You're going to give this as a gift to your significant other or a loved one or something. So let's put some things in there. We're going to start out with this mint mojito face mask.
How much?
Oh, shipped to your mom. You got it. I was going to ask that, Jess. Okay. This is starting at 16. This
Okay, I want to make sure.
We can put it health and beauty lot, whatever.
Yep.
So you get the face mask. You get the little sponge, exfoliator sponge. You put your fingers and you just scrub away. You get that. Obviously, these are all brand new. You get the body wash. Over 3 ounces. You get the body butter. This is called Vanilla Love Body Butter. It's in a jar like that. You're also getting a candle in this cool little tin. It smells like, is it cake or cookies? Smells like one of the two. Cake or, I want to say cake. I think that smells straight up like cake. Smells good. And you are also getting this handy dandy baby. This opens up the wine bottle, of course. You know, when you're trying to set the mood and, you know, get in this relaxed state and just sit across from each other at a nice dinner that you handmade. You handmade a pasta meal, handmade noodles and all the things. And you got to open up that wine bottle and really vibe out, you know, get it all romantical and stuff. There you go. You got to have it. You're getting all that. Oh, yeah. Starting at 16. I love it. And who doesn't want to get romantical? I don't know. Cindy, do you? Cindy's not in heat, so I guess he doesn't. Anyway, we're going to go over to Steph. That was my 3.
Oh, shoot. Y'all, I wasn't counting. Remember, I'm not just a reseller, I'm a buyer too. I mean, I'm window shopping right now, y'all. It just, you know, that's where we're at, but that's okay. Alrighty, y'all, give it just a second. Give it just a second to confirm everything's there. Y'all, this baby's bigger than me. This is going to be H3. This is macrame, okay? This is H3. Wait, no. No. Scratch that. I knew there might be something iffy, so we're going to go on. All right, we're going to do H4 for a buy it now of $5. There is a condition issue with this book, y'all. Okay. This is the Jesus Calling. Enjoy. Ugh. Words are hard today, Evan, when we read them. Enjoying peace in his presence. Sarah Young is the author. Y'all, this is going to be a faux leather, right? On the back it says, for he himself is our peace. I am not going to be able to, there's a passage right there, all right? Now, the condition issue. Okay. Let me find one. Someone enjoyed this book, as they should have, and they highlighted, okay? They highlighted some of it. Y'all, the first edition I ever received was right before, and I mean, literally within 72 hours of us leaving Colorado for the last time living there. And now everybody knew that I was right there at a year of sobriety, but they didn't know that Mr. had just got sober. And yeah, so we were gifted one. It was a smaller one. This is a devotional. It's got 365. There is some like writing right there where someone checked it, right? But each day of the year, let's see, where are we at, y'all? Are we February? How are we in February, y'all? I swear, we just had New Year's.
I know. I mean, the fact that we're going to be celebrating Valentine's Day, I mean,
Y'all, like for real, Valentine's is gonna be here before you know it. I see you, hippie. Thank you, girl. Today's devotional, y'all, and you know how I feel about religion. All right, each to their own. But I'll tell you, you don't have to have a life of recovery to enjoy this book. It says, "Bring me your weakness and receive my peace. Accept yourself and your circumstances." No, y'all, just so you know, I'm gonna finish reading it, and this is just gonna be my turn, because I'm gonna need a minute to recover. But anyways, accept yourself and your circumstances just as they are, remembering that I am sovereign over everything. Do not wear yourself out with analyzing and planning. Instead, let thankfulness and trust be your guides through this day. They will keep you close to me as you live in the radiance of my presence, my peace shines upon you. You will cease to notice how weak or strong you feel because you will be focusing on me. The best way to get through this day is to step by step with me. Continue this intimate journey. It's talking about the relationship, y'all. Trusting that the path you are following is headed for heaven. The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. Psalms, I've always struggled with that. Psalms 29:11. Below that says, "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turns his face towards you and give you peace." Numbers 6:24-26. And last but certainly not least, "But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvations." Psalms 13:5, y'all. I will tell you the reasons why I always promote these books, even if they have that condition issue. It's more than not, as we followed this devotional through our sobriety, it's been a hit every time. And I had a book just like this I disassembled. It's at Sean Page's every week, because in the military they give you a Bible and they let you have a piece of jewelry. So I disassembled it and put it with his mail every week. And this is incredible. Thank you, hippie girl. And we are headed back to Indiana, y'all. And I'm going to mute just for a minute, get my emotions right. But I am going to mod for Dawn. So let's have fun. Thank y'all.
All righty. Yeah, that's awesome, hippie. Congratulations. All right, guys. I have these two cross bookends. I'm going to do buy it now for 15. 15 on the bookends. They are nice thick wood cross bookends. They have the metal plate down here. They only had one of the stickers on one of them. It is marked and it says service, quality, creativity. I think the brand name is Trio, out of St. James, Missouri, made in the USA. And that's got the felt on the bottom, so it's not going to scratch up the shelf or the furniture. These are really awesome. I mean, I think nice thick wood. Nothing wrong with them. They're just beautiful. And if you've got a collection of books at all, these would be very nice to, keep your books together so that they don't fall down in a beautiful way, right? I've got this set of magnetized chip clips for $12. Buy it now. And this one, the magnet just fell out of it. All you would have to do is glue it. Get you some crazy glue and just glue it back down on there. I like these that are magnetized because I don't know if your family is anything like ours, but when we throw them in a drawer and somehow from time to time, as the chips or whatever you're eating, pretzels get taken to another room and back and forth, eventually you start to lose them. You start to lose them. But if you store these and put them right back on the fridge because they're magnetized, I bet you're less likely to lose them. But I like them because they have butterflies and different pink to peach colors. They're just really pretty. If anybody would like those. These kind of things, eventually all of us need chip clips for something. Maybe not even for chips, just, to seal down. I know sometimes we've used them for our cereal bags, fold over the bag and clip them just for whatever. Okay. I still have the sterling silver CZ stud lot. This is a really nice lot. I am, guys, starting this at 35 tonight. I told you guys yesterday the price will be going back up to what I originally had it. These are sterling silver. Thank you, Steph. And look at those sparkly CZs, man. They are out of control. They're so sparkly. Now, if you don't know what a CZ looks like in the real, if you've never seen one at a jewelry case, not only does it sparkle probably more than diamonds, but it's got a rainbow cast in the stone. And once it's set underneath lights, you can see it radiate. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Moon. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Thank you for the feedback. Brand new set, guys, by Lake and Gray, starting only at 35. Now, you will see there is gold tone. That is not gold tone, it's gold. It's gold over sterling, meaning like a light gold plating. When it comes to vermeil, I will warn you, because the gold is just basically a plating, pretty much, you want to be careful when you clean these studs. Do not put it in harsh chemicals. There are some cleaning liquids and such and paste and things that you can use to clean your jewelry, but watch what type, because it's a light coating. So if you get too much harsh chemicals, it'll strip that gold right off the sterling. Oh, that's okay, Moon. Thank you so much for letting me know, and I'm glad everything got there as it should. That's good to know, because I do my very best packaging, and sometimes no matter how good you pack, no matter how well, no matter how many boxes you use and how much bubble paper, it still can get broken. That's because we can't control how the shipper bops that box around. If he's kicking around, if he's stomping on it, if he's throwing it at your door, and things like that can happen. Not that they always do, but Okay, shoot, Steph.
Hey, you remember that shake mix powder that you've been getting?
Yeah.
Do you when you go back out and about, can you keep a lookout for 2 more bags for me?
I sure can.
Okay. So, y'all done.
And they'll be the price that you had them last, not the.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Y'all, I'm not going to just call her out right now, but this woman has kept me going. She's the reason why I'm able to sell every week. It is not easy right now in my household, but this woman comes and she comes every time, and I'll tell you what, I don't have a whole lot right now, but she knows that I need nutrition and she can get it at a price I cannot get here in Kansas. So if you have anything you're looking for particularly, you can throw it in chat. And if she's out and about and she sees it, she most certainly will hook you up. And just know that. And all of us typically will do that. So yeah. And thank you, Dawn.
Oh, thank you, Steph, for saying that. I mean, I do, and I know Steph does too. We really will help you guys do your shopping. You know, that's the one thing about online shopping. It's so great when you have kind of like a personalized shopper, so to speak, but yet you're not paying Hollywood prices for a personal shopper. It's nice when you got other eyes out there looking around for you for things that you need or want. So I'm happy to do it if you guys have something in mind that you need or want, let me know. And with that, we're going to play some Balderdash. We're going to tickle your funny bone, I hope. I'm going to find a good card. You guys know I like the crazy cards. I think that sounds like cinnamon. Cinnamon's in heat now. That's great. Okay. So you guys know when we play Balderdash, I read the cards silently. I read specifically the category laughable law. Why? Because it's funny, usually. And I'm going to give you a subject matter to try to prompt you to give me the word that I want you to say that's in this card, but I want you to give it to me in the chat. Please only give me one answer though, okay? This is out there. It is. I don't understand, but please give me the name of one of the United States and go. One of the United States. We're playing for one of the pockets behind me, which, if you don't know, they have some type of jewelry or pieces of jewelry in each pocket. They are numbered 1 through 33. And if you win, you get to pick a number. And whatever's in there is what you win. And this is courtesy of Steph. So yeah, this will be good. Just one answer, guys. And this is the way I've been doing it. Since we don't have a whole lot of people in the chat, if everybody gets it wrong, we're going to start over again and give me a different answer. But we're not going to know until I read the card, okay? So we can put stop in the chat, and it is time to read. Oh, you know what? None of you all, Steph, I'll let you put stop in the chat, because then I want to tell you, none of you have guessed it. So now, starting from the stop sign, please give me a different answer. The one you gave me is not the right answer. Let's go, guys. Pick another state that hasn't been mentioned in the chat and go. One more answer. And then if nobody guesses it, I'll try to give a better clue to the answer. And then
Thank you for playing this. I tell you, Dawn's channel hooked me on Boulder Dash. That will tell you how long I have been lurking in her channel before I ever bid with her. And when I jumped in active chat one night, I thought, whoo, I've won, because they let me go ahead and put my number in. And guess what? It didn't happen that way, because we went to the number game and I was right under her number and someone was right over. So I was dancing and they announced it. I was like, what?
she's like, why didn't I win? What the heck?
I did actually ask it, and Hockey was in there that night, so he explained, and I think Ashley too. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So when I do my giveaways, I do it just like Dawn, because well, it's funner that way.
It is. You got to be a little different than the average person. I don't know, just because. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to read the card. Somebody has given me the correct answer, so one of you guys has won. Here we go. You guys ready? In Lodi, California, it is against the law to play with silly string. Guys, it can't be because it's a weapon, for gosh sakes. It's silly string. I want to know what happened to make this an actual law that you can't play with it. What did it drive everybody in Lodi, California nuts to the point where they petitioned for this bill to pass to get the idiots to stop playing with the silly? I don't know, guys. I don't know, but curiosity has killed the cat. Okay, it has. But yeah, just watch it if you're in California and you go into Lodi. Katie Bug, don't break out the silly string out of your purse and start, spraying everybody. You'll get in big fat trouble. I don't know. Maybe they're going to hang you up with a whole bunch of silly string upside down. I wonder.
John, who won? Because I think I might have put the wrong person in. It was California, yeah?
Yeah, California.
Okay. That on my side, it shows Moon.
Moon is our winner. Congratulations, Moon. Please pick a number between 1 through 33. Yeah, I mean, what do they do? Do they hang you by the silly string? I mean, I guess they can't. Do you get put up against a wall and then everybody on the police department grabs a bottle and starts spraying you? I mean, what happens? I want to know. Anyway, anywho, anyhow, 33 is the number. And Moon, this is what you have won. Oh, this is that pretty necklace. I know I just seen the board. Now, where's that? I literally just seen it. Well, I'll show you this necklace. I showed this only one other time. It's a brand new necklace. It's got an X, and then it's got a crown over top of the X, and it's all blinged out. So maybe you are the queen of X's, Moon. Maybe that's what that means. I'm not sure. But it's a cute little necklace. It is brand new. And that is going to you. And I'm a poet. And yes, I do know it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Steph. Oh, guys. I haven't had coffee, and I really need to have my coffee, and things just start happening when I don't have my coffee. So, I mean, the world hasn't come to an end, but
do you have coffee?
We have coffee, but we are still having to do dishes. I was gone today. I know this is sad because I need to do it now that we got water again. Guys, it's just been mayhem over here. Just mayhem, if you only knew. And we're just now trying to settle down. So, all righty. You're welcome. Where's your coffee? Hey, mine's gone too, Drew. I tell you what, I need to go over there and make some. That's for sure. All right, that was it for me. We're going back to Steph, and we're going to see what she's got.
Y'all, I got a marked Avon product. The box is rough, y'all, but it's H5 for $6. What is it? Let's see. I thought about keeping it. I'm not even going to lie. Jess completed their service in the Army, but Sean's still there. And it's home, sweet home. It does say on the back this item is for decoration purposes only. It's not a toy. Please keep away from children. My best guess on that, y'all, is because there's small parts, so it just makes sense. It does have this jute rope for a hanger. Okay, I'll get some dimensions on it.
That is sold to Lena.
You got it, Lena. Girl, I'm just going to measure the box versus that so you know the size that you're looking at. 11 inches tall by, looks like 10. So it does fit that way in the box. And thank you, girl. I appreciate you.
Oh, sorry, Sarah. She got in there right before you.
So let me get that marked for Lena. Okay. H6 is $5. Buy it now. I'll show you just a second, but it is for salt and pepper shakers, but it's for a set of 3. Let me get that one. Give me a second. Each.
You said 5, right?
Yeah. Thank y'all for understanding. Steph's a reseller, not so much a mod, but hey, we're getting there. All right, this is for $5. This is H6. Okay, they do have their stoppers, and this is a $10. Here is it's a seashell, and it starts with a C for the type of seashell it is, but good grief, I cannot think of it right now. And then that's a clam one. You get all 3 for $5. And give me a second. Let me see. We are still unpacking, so supplies are, but and that's what you're bidding on. It is a buy it now.
Carol Lee's going to take it.
You got it. Thank you, Carol Lee. Okay, let me get you written down, girl. Because it's one thing I told Mister, I'm like, Donnie and I got it. You know that. Because, well, he knows that. But then he wanted to jump back up in a way and all that good stuff. So thank you, Carol Lee. 5, Carol Lee. I think my household is asleep right now. But that's all right. The seashell shakers. Just so we keep it straight. Y'all, if you notice in the invoices, they're just basic description, whatever. Just know we're trying to be efficient but get things out on time. So alrighty, yo. Let's see. I don't know if this has got a number. Let's see. That is that's number 2 for me. Yes, Dawn.
That is actually number 3. I believe.
See, that's why we need Mr. Y'all. But Mr. needs to rest, and that's okay. So we're gonna head back to Indiana, y'all, and we're gonna see what Dawn's got next, and maybe she'll talk about those pickles because I'm running low.
No, that's only 2. I stand
All
corrected.
All right, y'all. This is H7.
This is exactly why we need Mr.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, y'all. Mr. keeps us both balanced, and so does Bob. So when one or both are missing in action and we're left to our own devices, it's like, what?
Yeah.
H7, $5. Buy it now. This is a Worthington 1X top. I'll look and see if I can find the material tag on it, because typically they are in the bottom on the side, which this one is. It is 90% polyester, 5% spandex. And ladies, it does have a healthy stretch. And it's cool. It'd be cooler if it had sunflowers on it, but hey, we're not going to judge a beautiful top. So, and y'all, did you hear Giovanni going to be coming back? He is getting things buttoned up and all that good stuff. We're going to be working through him getting balanced with both his corporate job and the time frame he has to devote here on YouTube. And I think it's ecstatic. All right, y'all, I do not see any interest, so we're going to head back over to Indiana and see what Don's got next. Thank you.
Alrighty. This round will be clothing for me, for moi, for, yes. And let's see. So, the first one is going to be choice of for between these shirts. We're going to go $6 choice of. Okay. There are two different styles. These are more dressier type of tops. Let's go $5, Steph. Let's start it out at $5. The first one is a size medium by Christopher Banks and Banks. And it's got the studs. As you can see, some of them are not there, which happens, depending on, what glue they used or whatever. But this one's got the 3/4 inch sleeves. And it's really nice fabric. I will say that. This is the bottom. It's got this like wrap style bottom, like handkerchief cut at the bottom. Now, they call this medium. No, it's not medium. It's not. I'm just saying. It is not. It's 21, that just over 21, like 21 and a quarter, which would be a large into the extra large. And it can go to 26 and a quarter. But it is very stretchy, very dressy, very nice. It's just a pretty top if you like this sort of thing. But then the second choice is this. Now, this is a royal, boy, what I call it? I'd call it royal blue. Royal blue, and it's got all the ruffles you could want, right, in a shirt. Short sleeve, very soft and flowy. But there is also party in the back with the lace up on the back of the shoulders. This one is nice. Nice. Very soft. This is 95% rayon. There you go. 5% spandex. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm dropping the price. Okay. Let's do $3. Okay. $3. We're dropping the price. This one's missing, some studs. You could mix in some different studs if you wanted to, kind of make a different design with it, and use some really good glue. And then this is what I would do. If you do that, after that, I would only hand wash this. This honestly is one of those type of tops that should really only be hand washed. Okay. It wouldn't take that long to actually hand wash this one, guys. And then you've got this one that is an extra large. This royal blue to purple. So $3 if you want either one of those. We're gonna move on. The next ones are going to start at $5 choice of. I've got a petite large Christopher and Banks. That is that top. This is the one that's got the sailboats on it, guys. Right there. It's got the vibrant red and like a neon orangey gold colored flower. I love the elastic band on the sleeves. And it's got more of a square neckline. Just a nice top. Now, to me, I will say this. I don't really think it's much of a petite. I think it's normal size. But that's what they said it was. So that's what I'm telling you it is. Then we've got an extra large top by Modern Attraction. This is that one, guys, that is buttoned down, and the buttons are made out of coconut shell. I don't know if you can see that, but that is coconut shell. It's got a tied off knot at the bottom, more of a high-low situation depending. But you've got that orangey gold in the flowers. You've got the red, and then you've got the teal green leaves. And it's just a nice, flowy, I would say more of a top you would wear around the beach, maybe. Maybe if you're on a cruise or something. I could picture it anyway. This is 96% polyester, 4% spandex. We're starting these out at $5 each if you would like either one of these. Just some nice choices of tops. And then this last one, I've got to do the pit to pit. This is more of a plus size. This is so darn cute. I'm going to start this at 7. The tag is missing. That's why I got to do the pit to pit now to tell you what size this is. I think this is definitely a plus size. Yeah, 28 inches on the pit to pit, which is that is the tail end of a 3X. It can go upwards of the beginning of a 5X. Here's what I'll tell you. 2, 3, and 4X. 2, 3, and 4X are going to grab this one. These are supposed to be like hand-done little stitched flowers. I think. I don't think it's umbrellas. I think it's flowers.
Lena's in for 5.
I think this is cuteness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, on the okay, which one did you want, Lena? Say flowers or say buttons. You want them both? You got it. You got it. Thank you so much. They are very nice.
And Dawn, the shirt you were just showing, you wanted a start bid of 7 on, yes?
Yes. And
Okay.
they have little flowers. It's so cute. They're like stitched. I'll have to show you because it's just a cute little shirt. Put these in a bag. Thank you again, Lena. Folding those right up. Okay. So this, let me see. This is like, by the way, it's not a, it's like a light lavender blue. It's not a true blue. It's not a true lavender. It runs right in between them. And then there's these little flowers that they stitched with the little, these are not beads. These are little stitched loops. And it's so cute. Hi, Mona. Welcome. There's Millie, guys. This is another cat.
Hey, y'all, we're playing that cat game tonight.
Guys, we've seen Wobble, we've seen Cindy, and now we have seen Millie. Thank you, Millie. Starting this one out at 7. Let me see if they at least left a tag where it gives the what this shirt is made out of. No, they did not. They are thieves. I tell you, thieves. No, ma'am, you cannot have that. I know you want it. You came up here to eat my supper. I know. It's tempting, ain't it?
Hey, Don, I need to step off for a second. I'll be right back, but I won't be in earshot for a second.
Okay. No problem. All right. My next one. Hey, you're cute. My next one is what I showed yesterday, and I love this one. I'm in love with this one. This is by Talbots, and if you know anything about them, they're really expensive. This is a size 2X, and I'm going to start this at 13. This is a black, very tightly knit, very soft sweater, crew neck, long sleeve, and it's got the gold stitched crowns. Is that not awesome or what? I'm in love with this sweater. I love it. It does stretch. Sorry about the lint. It's got the same banding that was on the sleeves as the bottom. It's just a nice overall sweater, and it's lighter weight. It's not heavy. So, Millie, you want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. That's our only white cat we have. Lena. Lena says, you can't have her. Right, Millie? Honey, can't you stay on my lap? We're not going to have an adventure. Not back here. Okay, can you be good, please? So there's that one. If anybody's interested in that, it's just a nice sweater, guys. All right, the next one is going to start out at 5. This one is a pretty little top here, and it is a size 3X. This is that drapey aqua and white top, really pretty cap sleeves on this one. And Millie, yeah, boy, she's trucking it. She's a fast one. I love it. Now look at the sparkle in that medallion. It's got crystals, and they're like a royal blue, almost like a cobalt blue. Isn't that pretty? And it's only in this medallion at the bottom. This is a 3X. It's just a cute top. We're starting at 5, guys, and I will do the pit to pit to see if it can fit you guys. This would be nice if you have to go out in the town, maybe to do your errands, maybe to have a meeting, maybe to go to work, shopping, go to church, whatever. This is 29 inches on the pit to pit, so that is just past a 3X, and it's just a nice top. If you guys are interested in that one, nothing wrong with that top. It's just nice. Right, Millie? All right, where did I put? I don't know. There it is. I've got a facial cleanser, guys. Online, I think on, was it Amazon or eBay? It was going for $21. But we're not going to do it for $21. We're going to do it for $10. Buy it now. This is a facial cleanser. It's Biore. There's a Biore, the normal brand, and then there's this. This is a big cleanser from Korea. If you don't know, You want both of them. You might have to. You might have to. You might have to go through Lena to get Millie. This is a big bottle. If you don't know, the Koreans really are putting out some superb, and I mean superb, skincare pieces. Whether it be their cleansers, their moisturizers, you name it. Health and beauty, the Koreans are really making some really good stuff. From the neck cream that takes care of that gobble down there, to their moisturizers, to their cleansers, really good stuff. This is a big, huge bottle of it. I can't read it because it's all in Korean. But this is a foaming cleanser, which makes it even nicer. I think foaming cleansers feel really good on the skin. And if you've got extra sensitive skin, or sensitive at all, you need a foaming cleanser. They're really much less harsh to use, and they'll work better on your skin. You won't have, like a big reaction. Okay. This next one is like a faux denim top. It's not real denim. It just has the looks. It's very silky. The material. I love this one. It is cool. This is a size large. I am going to do the pit to pit on this one. And when you do the pit to pit, if it's a shirt like this that has buttons, you will want to button it at least up at the top. Okay. So, yeah, this is a size large. It's 19 and a half on the pit to pit. Okay. I will say, if you're a size large, you definitely, to get it buttoned, you don't want to be any more than an 18 and a half, because you'll need that room to button it. So an 18 and a half is like barely just a large. Really at the tail end of a medium. So if you are medium or large, this will fit you. But if you're large, make sure you know your pit to pit. I wish you guys could feel this because it's silky material. It is not true denim, and it is nice. Talk about bring back the 70s. Yeah, I love this top. It's got the flaps with the buttons, the white buttons. It's going to be so comfortable to wear. And if it doesn't fit you, let's say you buy this and it's too small, ladies, you can always, what I would do is wear one of those white wife beaters. I know that's a bad title for those. The white tank tops underneath this, and just leave this unbuttoned. I love that look. The layered look, just wear a white tank top, throw this over, leave it open, and that is such a great look, I think. So try it and let me know if you like it. We're going to go back to Steph. You ready, or you need some time?
I'm ready, girl.
All righty.
Y'all, Steph's got mini hats tonight. One of them's dinner, and so it just took an extra minute. So thank y'all, and thank you, Dawn, for doing what you do, girl. Y'all, how many of y'all, just want to question, hey, who's going to watch the Super Bowl? All right. Y'all, this is going to be a 1-pack giveaway to give away winner on Friday. So you don't want to miss Dawn's channel. Everybody that's active in our chats this week, including when we're on Dawn's channel, which is for the rest of the week, you get in that way. So just FYI. And we're going to total that up at the end of the week, and everybody's name who's been active. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it, because it's a score, right? And what I mean by that is up here, like for me, it shows that I've got 150 points. So yeah. Y'all, if you can be active, great. And if you can't and you're just listening and working in the background, that's all right too. But that's what that's all about up there. Hey, are you wanting to go that way? Okay. Not a problem. All right, y'all, let's see. Ladies, I've got a pair, I think. Let me make sure that I didn't just put them in the wrong area and not mark them sold. All right, I don't see them sold. So let's go with H8. And we're going to do it for a bite now of $8. What is it? It is Cancun Sling Back Pump. Size 6.5 or medium, silver shoes. Okay. I'm not going to step over now. But that's all right. These are new, never been worn. Okay. These are pump shoes. I love the blingy, but y'all, I never been one that can wear high heels. My ankles just were never that strong. I tried it though. However, I also fractured my ankle just before I gained my sobriety. And yeah, so these are cute. The plastic here is not yellowed. So this is old new stock, I think is how they say it. It does buckle here. And let me measure the heel. Because I know some people like to know the height of the heel. Goodness, I'm gonna have to go over here. All right, your heel is 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. Let's go all the way to the back though. That's 2 3/4. So 2.5 here and 2 3/4 here. So y'all, I'm learning too. I learned my pit to pit with Dawn's channel, FYI. On the inside, it's 1.5 inches. So I knew what a pit to pit was, but honestly, y'all, I couldn't remember if it was measuring with or without the bra. So definitely when Doc comes back up, I'm going to ask her how we do pit to pits, because y'all, a great many of us have some great clothing, but the tag might have been removed for whatever reason. And I don't see any interest in H8. That's all right, y'all. If you're catching the replay, definitely reach out to either seller through email and let us know what you're interested in, and we'll hook you up. Let's see. My second item is going to be H9, and this is $5. Buy it now. This is Denim and Company extra large. So it screams sea life, like the oh, come on stuff. Like the seaweed stuff, you know, when it's in the water, that's what it looks like to me. It does have a little give, but it's not enough. I will do a pit to pit if anyone's interested. I'm looking for the material. So we're going to look down here. There it is. This is machine wash cold with light colors, no chlorine bleach. Tumble dry low. It is 95 polyester, 5% spandex. And that is H9 for $5, y'all. Let's see, where am I putting shows? All right, y'all. I've got tablecloths. These are vintage. How vintage, I can't tell you. I'm going to add a bunch to it. There's going to be at least 6 pieces. There are a couple things I'm just tossing in with it. So you're going to get a, let me find the sticker on it, y'all. Actually, let's just do H10, Dawn, for 15. Y'all, I'm adding to it from last night, and that's the price I had on it. So you're going to get one of these. I think I have 2. These are runners. However, I'm going to show you one because I'm not sure where the other one is at the moment. If I find it, it will go with this lot. This is Golden Poinsettia Collection, 100% polyester. Okay, still stilled. It says it's 15 inches wide by 72 inches long. And it's in poinsettia. So that is what it looks like, okay? It is off-white, and it does have some gold trim with the poinsettias. So that's in the lot. This is a table runner. Now the print appears to be paint. And I can feel it. I thought I eyeballed it one day and I thought it was embroidery. It is not. So you got that one. It's a good size runner or dresser scarf.
You have a question in chat. LC wants to know where in Kansas you are.
I'm 500 yards off of Fort Riley. So I don't live on Fort Riley. I live 500 yards off of that military installation, hon. So I'm an hour, supposed to be, I think, an hour and 20 minutes from downtown Topeka. I can be there in 45, just saying. That's keeping up with traffic. That is not creating traffic, y'all. My kids are looking at me going, Ma. So this one's more of a square.
So, Steph, you're saying you're Leadfoot.
I will tell you, the other night I told my youngest soldier in combat boots, he is within 6 hours of my proximity. I told him, I said, listen, I'm wore out. I am not fit to drive tonight. But give me a few hours sleep and I'll be there in half the time. And he said, Mama, I need you, but not like that. So that one's more of a square linen, y'all.
This one goes with the other one. That you guys show.
Okay, this one's, let's see, this one's got some condition issue, meaning I see, some yellowing. It's not something I don't think would come out, but no, it's there. That's another tablecloth. And it does have a spot here. I can't assure that will come out. Let's see if I can get it to show. It's right in here. It's light, however, it's there. And I'll count the pieces here in a minute, y'all. Here's this one. Getting the whole lot for one money, $15.
This is huge.
Yeah, this one Jess is going to help me with. This is Christmas themed. If y'all have a farm table, I mean a very large farm table.
Yep.
All right, hey, you got that corner? Yeah. Let's do this. Y'all, let's see, pull it back just slightly. Jess, take one step back. That's 3/4 of this room. So it's cool. There's a fuzzy there. That's not, I do see some discoloring right here. But other than that, it is this print and it's 1, 2, 3. And then on the bottom, the same, the corners, the middle, and the corners. All right, you flip that one. I know, I just kind of gave you that, huh? So we've got 2 pieces in that lot. We've got 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one that they're doing. And y'all, I do have other pieces. I just don't have time to grab them because I moved the bag last night. That's all going to go in there, though. Elsie, we got to chat at some point, girl. But yeah. I can tell you from here to Arrowhead, it can be there in 2 hours. So We are headed back to Indiana, y'all. Thank you. Maybe she just.
All right.
No, there she is.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, guys, if you only knew. If you only knew. Probably don't want to know, though. Okay. Let's see. What am I going to do first? I think, guys, we're going to do a whatchamacallit lot. I do these from time to time. Lately, I just started doing them again. I haven't been doing them in a long time up until recently. And yeah, I just need to get rid of my back stock is basically all that there is to this. So basically what it is it's a win-win situation for both of us because I get rid of the back stock and you get it for incredibly cheaper than even when I was trying to sell them at just individual prices. Okay. So here's the deal with this though. You have to take the lot in the entirety that it is. You cannot say, Dawn, I just want one or two of the pieces in the lot. How much? Now, in the past, I have accommodated. I have done that for you. I have allowed you to pick and choose out of the lot. But basically, it takes time to do these lots and show these lots. Then what would be the real point of me doing that at the very end? So I'm trying to get rid of my back stock as much as possible in one night when I do this kind of stuff. So you must take it all. I'm not going to be parting it out. I tell you guys all the time, whatever you don't like, gift it to somebody. If you're a reseller, turn around and flip it and sell it. I don't care what you do with it, but just know that you have to take the lot in its entirety because I need to get rid of the stuff. Okay. That's all. I just wanted to say that because like I said, some people really want me to part it out and I really don't want to part it out. I just want to have you take it off. We're going to start.
Dawn, how much? How much? And is it a start bid or buy it now?
It's a start bid and we are going to start this, guys, at $33. And like I said, you must take the whole kit and caboodle. Okay. That's all I ask. All right. So we've got the cookie jar that I've shown multiple times. This is the bushel of apples. I think this is really nice. It does say made in China. It could use a cleanup, which I will try to do. But they've done a really good job. Hand painted this and glazed it. It's ceramic, of course. And then you've got that beautiful lid. There's no chips or anything like that. It's just in really great condition. I just need it to go at this point. So that is going to be item number 1. Okay. Item number 2. I have that 4-piece set of stoneware bowls. Now, these are regular like cereal bowls. But, I was saying before, if you, let's say, have a camper and you need some dishes in that camper, this would be great to have, a small lot of bowls. And they look like this. The color, I don't know what you would call that. Looks like a orange, like stone ground mustard color. And then it's a chocolate brown. And like I said, it's like the speckled stoneware. You get 4 of those. Then you are going to get a journal. Many people, this is a brand new journal, of course. Many people are starting to get journals and record their life in some way, shape, or form. It's got the elastic band to go over the whole book. You do have the band to put a pen in there, and it tells you down here what's involved here. 100 grams paper, GSM paper, 5 contest pages, 8 tearable pages, inner pocket, which I'll tell you about that inner pocket in a minute, 2 ribbon bookmarks, which are pink and gray, and then you can lay this flat 180 degrees. So it says in case of loss, put the name. You can do that. There's the lined paper with the date. This is a big book, by the way, guys. It's really thick. Now, it's got a ton of pages. In total, 370 pages. Back in the back is where that pocket is that they were talking about. It's right here. It folds out kind of like a filing pocket. Okay. Inside, you've got the tabs, the sticker tabs, to mark certain pages or categories you can give in this journal. It comes with that. Okay. This is like I would say a coral color. It's not a true pink. Like a corally pink, if you will. Whatever. Anyway, you're getting that. You are also, where did it go? I don't know. Let's do this. I'm going to throw in, I thought I had what I had, and then I didn't, and then I don't know. I'm going to throw this in there. This is one of those trinket boxes I had for sale. I think it's really pretty. It's got the old-fashioned ladies' pumps with flowers and bows. There's pinks, yellows, like a light peach color, and it's a little trinket box. On the bottom, it says, The Good Company, 1989. All rights reserved. And, this is just really, really a cute item. And that's something that needs to go, so it's going to go. And last but not least, you are also going to get one of my bags. This is the reusable tote bag that I showed you in the beginning, guys. It has my picture there. It's this, like I said, it's like a flour sack material in this oatmeal color. On the back, it does say Dawn's Channel /YouTube, and it's got my channel handle right there. And it's a nice, reusable, shopping bag. If you would like one of these bags, I still have, it's a total of 20, so it'll be down to 19. They are $18 each bag, and I have them available whenever you want it. So you're getting a bag, you're getting a journal, you're getting a trinket box, you're getting the cookie jar, you're also getting the 4-piece cereal bowl set. It's like stoneware. And then more than likely, guys, if I see something, it'll get thrown in because I'm trying to get rid of this back stock. And I mean, it's a good size lot there. You definitely won't be disappointed, I don't think. But I do have that available. Trying to set it down nice and good, but it's not wanting to. I do have this prep set for sale. Buy it now, $15 out the door. Guys, you're getting 8 pieces. You get the measuring cup set. You get a 0.5 liter mixing bowl, which is a little bit smaller mixing bowl. You get a 1.6 liter sifter I love that they have a sifter in here. 3-liter colander, and then you also get a big 4.5 large mixing bowl, which is this lime green, the big mixing bowl right there.
How much?
$15 out the door. Guys, that's a lot of pieces. I tell you, if you buy like a measuring cup set separately, you buy a mixing bowl set separately, you buy a colander separately, that all adds up. When you can get it in one lot for cheaper, that's the way to go, in my personal opinion. This, I don't know if it's just acrylic or if it's that melamine, whatever. It does say, no, it's not melamine because it wouldn't be microwave safe. So that tells me it's just a hardened acrylic. Okay. That answered my question. Food safe, BPA free, meaning no toxics in the plastic. It is microwave safe and dishwasher safe. You can't get better than that. Look at the fun colors. These are all pastel colors: lime green, turquoise, purple, fuchsia, orange, white. Yeah. If I didn't say lime green, lime green. So there's that. And then I'm going to do a bite now for 10 on the tin here. This tin is so cool. It's got the dolls that are all dressed up. This is a very clean tin. Very clean. It's not rusty and crusty. Some people like the rusty and crusty tins. Some people don't. You know, tomato. If you're one that likes a very clean tin, you don't like the rust, this is the one to get right here. It's beautiful. And come on, no matter what room you put this in, you can stash something in there. From tea bags to scrunchies and ponytail holders. If it's in the bathroom, if it's in the living room, you could put your remotes in there. You could put card games in there. You could put your coasters in here, depending on the size. So that one starts at 10 if anybody wants it. And if not, that is okay. We're going to go back to Steph.
That's like
Y'all, I tell you, it's the cat game over there and it's adult children over here.
oh,
Alrighty, let's see. Let's do this. H18 is a buy it now of $10, y'all. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get a very clear cake plate with dome. I know it's called something else, y'all. Words are hard for me tonight. This is a smaller one. I mean, this one is typical, but I mean, the plate, I'm used to them usually bigger than this. So, I have not felt any condition issues. So, there's the dome and there's the plate. The plate only has one condition issue. It needs cleaned. Give me a second because I see them marking and all that. All right, so there's a number 20, is that 8 or 3? 28. And then it looks like that's manufacturing, but it almost looks like arrows. But I think it's probably when, you know, they were manufacturing it. Let me see if I can get it. There, you can see it right there. So let me get some measurements on this and we'll go from there. So the platter or plate, however you'd like to call it, is 8 3/8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 8 3/8. Right.
mhm.
Woohoo! I didn't need Dad for that one tonight. That is on the top side. On the bottom, dimensional wise, you're looking at 5 3/4. The dome will fit a 6-inch cake in there, But if you put frosting on it, it's going to make a mess. Let's see when it's set on here how tall it is. All right, eyeballing this, ladies. I want to say it's between 5 and 5.25 ish, because I could be wrong. I need to go see the eye doctor. We're working on that one, but this is cool. And there is something that is a marking too. Let me see.
You want me to look at it?
It's right here. It almost looks like it's a word.
18 France. So it's French,
18 France. Okay, yeah. So number 18 France. I'll see if I can get it to show. Let's see, so it's right here where my thumb is. Okay. It says 18 France. So remember the plate itself says 28. Yes, 28. So either way, it came from France, and that's H18 for 10.
That is sold.
Thank you, Lena. Appreciate you.
What was
It was H18, $10 for Lena. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Was that 1 or 2, Dawn? I'm losing count.
That was 1. That was your first one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not going to forget Drew. I'm going to show these separately, but this is stuff I showed earlier that was passed on.
it? Was Lena, right?
Yes, Lena, Lena. This is H2, $8. Buy it now. These are foam little feet. And what are you getting? You're getting a silver tone on inlay of mother of pearl. It does have the weight of pewter. And it kind of has the sound of it too. I will get a measurement. Seven inches in diameter for the base.
Team Opossum is going to take that. It is sold. Welcome
Thank
in, Team Opossum.
Thank you, Tim Opossum. Appreciate you. So you're going to put Team O.
Timo.
Yep, Team O. And that was H2 for 8. And you're going to put silver tone, mother of pearl. So M-O. Yeah, Team O. And then silver tone. M-O-P. Plate. That way I know what I'm looking for in the event that I'm the one doing all that. And then Timo. Sorry. We write names down because once in a great while, not very often, but once in a great while, if someone's name's not written on that sticker, Mom will show it again.
Well, yeah.
So it's happened. Thankfully, it was to the same one that wanted it the week before. Just saying, it happened recently. All right. T10. Y'all, it does have a condition issue. We're going to drop it to $8. So disregard this. $8. Buy it now. It is marked Lifetime China Company, Victress, Alliance, Ohio, turquoise. That print is gold paint. This is what you're bidding on. The condition issue. I actually found 2 now that it's, more light in here. So one's right here. I'm going to see that's a dink. It's bigger on the screen than it is on the plate. It's about the size of a small pea. And then there's one right here. So there's that. There is somewhere around the sides of the gold paint. The base of this is 7 3/4 long, 5 inches front to back. The top side is 11 and a hair, 9 3/8, 9 3/8. So that is for this platter. Woo woo! Timo says gonna put some on my jewelry on. Sweet, y'all. Steph, by next week, hopefully we'll have some jewelry back on, maybe some makeup. But this week, Steph's just trying to come in strong. So, all right, there's no interest. That's all right, y'all. We are gonna head back over to Indiana and see what Don's got next. Thank you.
All righty, let me get. Oh, come on, mouse. Oh, this mouse. There we go. Millie's back. If you guys are keeping track in the chat, Millie is back. So it's a repeat customer at this point, right? Mm-hmm. You're innocent, aren't you? I know. That's fine. That is fine. I'm only busy. I'm only working here. All right, guys, now we are going to switch gears to a different lot. This will be a health and beauty lot. Yes, it will. And I've got a, let's see, I don't think I can, no, I can't because it's not. Okay, I'll have to clean up the actual bag on this one, but that's okay. It can be done. I just haven't, I've got to do it. You have time. This health and beauty lot, guys, is going to start out at $35 before you throw tomatoes. Just understand there will be a lot of stuff put into this health and beauty lot. I need it to go. That's the deal. So here we go. We're going to start out with a clear case like this. And this came with a, what is it, a 3-piece set? It came with a 3-piece set. And I'm going to give you the 3-piece set along with other things. Just for the 3-piece set, they wanted $24.99 from Kohl's. So you're going to get this bag. It's got the to and from. It came from Christmas time, I believe. This is the Let It Snow lot. We've got the shower gel. This is a big 6.7 ounce. We've got the Winter Snow Scented Body Lotion. You're getting that. You're also getting the Let It Snow Body and Hair Mist. Okay? Then you are going to get a Clean It Zero Brightening Peeling Gel. It's a gentle exfoliating scrub with mandarin oil and vitamin capsules, peeling and skin refining for all skin types. It's by the Vanilla Company. And it is, how many ounces? I don't know. No, it's vegan. Anyway, you're going to get that. You're going to get not 1, not 2, but 3 different nail polishes, all in the shade of pink. We go from the really pale pink. This is like a frosted pink. It is the Sally Hansen Color Gel Whirl. And it is in the shade 70 Marvelous. I love that for the name. Marvelous, and it's a pale pink, Sally Hansen. The second one is by CoverGirl, Outlast, Stay Brilliant. This is in the shade, it's a pink. It's in the shade 141 Bonbon. It's more of a medium pink. And the third one is by Sally Hansen. It is the Complete Salon Manicure. This is in the shade 211, Get Juiced. This is a hot pink. See, it goes right. It's an ombre right there. Hi, Nicole. So we've got those. Those are included. You are going to get this serum. It's in a glass bottle. It is the red bean collagen serum. So you want to tighten up the face. Maybe you got that gobble going on. You want to use this, guys. So after you've cleaned your face, okay, you've used your cleanser, then you turn around and use a toner. You let that dry. A lot of people don't know that. A toner is in a liquid formation, and you have to put it on after you cleanse, because what the toner does, you take a cotton swab and you put some on that cotton swab. You rub it on your face. It cleans out your pores a little bit deeper than a normal cleanser would. So in case your cleanser left some dirt and oil stuck in your pores, the toner comes in there and helps, edge it away, right? After it dries, after that, you put on the moisturizer, and then after that dries, you want to put on this serum. Guys, this is going to tighten everything up, just what you need, okay? That's going in this lot. Boy, we've got a lot of good things in this lot already. Then you are going to get what? We are going to do a lip glaze. This is by Spa Life. It is the Vanilla Swirl Glaze Craze. It's a lip gloss. Look at that golden shimmer in that one. It's vanilla. This is in a really bougie acrylic packaging. So you're going to get that. Man, guys, this is a great lot. You're going to get everything that you just seen and heard, all of that. Everything. You got stuff for the face, the hair. You really can't go wrong. And if someone purchases, there will be a piece of jewelry or pieces of jewelry that will be included, but it will be a mystery item, okay? I tell you what I'll do. Whoever purchases this health and beauty lot, you get to choose whether you want a pair of earrings, a necklace, or a bracelet. I'll let you choose. If you want to leave it up to me, that can be fine too. But, some of you only wear earrings. You don't wear anything else. Everybody's different. So whoever purchases gets to pick out their choice of jewelry, and I will add it to that lot. Okay? So, also, I forgot to add that. You're getting a lip liner. This is a sealed lip liner by NYX. It is the Line Loud lip pencil in the shade. In the shade what? Where is it? Oh, it's always so fun. LLLP06 Ambition Statement. It's a dark, like nude color, which would look great on anybody. Okay, that's going in that lot. So, is there any interest? Otherwise, we'll go on. Okay. So, I've got this shirt here. It is a button-down shirt by Worthington Woman Stretch. It's a 2X. And I'm just going to start it at $5. It's black with white, like pinstripes. Sleeves like so. and then they button, and it comes down on an angle, so it's not going to make you look big or anything like that, which is nice. Ladies, it has the hidden buttons. It has the hidden buttons, so it's going to look nice and chic. You can wear a sweater, a blazer over it would be nice. It is a 2X. If you want the pit to pit, just let me know. And last but not least, I'm doing a bargain special tonight on this glassware. It's got to go. Choice of, buy it now for $10 each. You guys are getting a steal of a deal, but I've got to get it out of here. I've looked at it for way too long. They're both beautiful. Nothing's wrong with them, but they're just here collecting dust. And I know a lot of people were eyeballing these back in the day, but they're going for cheap. If you were one of the ones that was eyeballing them, this is a good time to jump in. This is crystal. It's a crystal like candy dish. It's diamond cut. It's got the big like medallion cut on the bottom. Super beautiful. The crystal is very thick, as you can see. That's the dish.
Price?
$10 each. Buy it now.
There you go. I'll send you the money.
It looks like a big Hershey's Kiss, which I adore. And if you're a reseller on other apps, there's plenty of meat on the bones. Now, that's choice number one. We do have another option, though, if you don't like that one. This one is in red. It's a pear. And I love the clear stem to it. This is also like a candy dish. This is a thinner glass. Look at how beautiful that is. We got Jess in there at 10. Jess, which one would you like? Now, I'm going to tell you, this one is going to be wrapped and packaged in a box within a box, okay? Because it is much more fragile. You want the crystal. You got it. I don't blame you. It's a really good deal, but I've had it for too long. And I just need it gone. Thank you so much, Jess. Well, if I could write. Awesome. Okay. And then, like I said, guys, this is a pear. And it's much more fragile. I will pack it as well as I can, but like I said, I cannot be responsible for how it's handled, outside of my home. I will tell you, okay, I will do that. I will tell you, I try to help USPS out and UPS out by putting fragile stickers on my packages whenever I'm sending crystal or glass. Obviously, to let them know, hey, bozo, don't be kicking this around. There's breakable stuff in here. Yeah, sometimes that doesn't always help, but what I'm telling you, the customer, is I do everything within my power to make sure that your items get there safe, including forewarning the carriers that, hey, there's breakable stuff in here. Please be careful.
Hey, Dawn, I gotta step off again for a second to check on dinner. So
Okay.
you just keep showing, girl.
Okay, no problem. Now, next, which, I had my cat up here. Now I can't find my phone. Isn't that wild? I don't know how that happens, folks, but it happens around here. I get all distracted with, there it is. I'm glad it wasn't on the floor. I'm like, I would never put my brand new phone on the floor, would I? No, I wouldn't. This next one is going to be a choice of buy it now for $6 each. Guys, this is so cool. This is a health and beauty item. I have 4 of these. These are collector's items. They are the Disney villains, or should I say villainesses. These are jars of lip scrub, and they've all got a different flavor to them, and they're big jars. They're collector's jars because it's a Disney-lined theme. Like I said, it's the villains. I don't know why they didn't say villainesses, but these are the famous villains in Disney. And I'm going to number these, okay, according to the flavor. So everybody watch. Lip scrub, you exfoliate your lips before you put on your lip balm. Here we go. This is choice number 1. This is Maleficent. This is the strawberry lip scrub. Okay, there she is. There's the thorns. It's a big jar lip scrub. It should last you a while. And you just slough off the dead skin and cells. And you sit there and, rub it on your lips for like a couple minutes. And then you rinse it off. And then you put on your chapstick. It makes your lips 10 times softer. So that's number 1, the strawberry. Number 2 is Cruella. And she is the cherry, of course. Number 2 is the cherry. Look at the cars. It's got her car on the side of the jar. I think that's cool. So number 2 is the cherry. Number 3 is Ursula, from Little Mermaid. She is the sour grape. Now that has to be good. This one right here. This is number 3 for Ursula. It's got her arms around the jar. Number 4, last but not least, this is the pineapple. This is the evil queen from Sleeping Beauty. Oh, yeah. You can't go wrong with these babies. There's the skulls. Love this line. Lip balms, guys. I use lip balm every day, all throughout the day. This time I got the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Lip Balm. But I tell you what, these come in really handy, the lip scrubs, especially in the winter like this. Yeah. All right, next. I have a pair of earrings. These are so pretty. These are going to start out at $12. These are real stone and pearl. So these are what I believe to be chalcedony stone. And they've got real, I believe these are potato pearls. Real potato pearls up there. They look cultured too. So pearls and this beautiful chalcedony. Chalcedony is a beautiful aqua colored stone. Nice and cold. It's got the big window facets on the stone. See, they're shaped like diamonds. So pretty. They're in a teardrop shape. If you like the color blue, especially aqua, chalcedony is a beautiful stone. Now, chalcedony, it's funny because it's spelt like you would pronounce it Chalcedony. It's spelt Chaldony, something like that. But it's actually pronounced chalcedony. I looked up the proper pronunciation, believe it or not, because I had some people calling it, I was calling it Chalcedony because of the way it was spelled. Everybody, I had a friend that was calling it chalcedony, and I'm like, there's no C-A-L. Where are you getting chalcedony? Like, it doesn't even make sense. That's how they pronounce it. But I tell you, it's a beautiful stone, and those pearls in there are beautiful too. Probably sterling silver hooks. I can't remember if they are or not. I'm trying to look for the 925. They're really skinny hooks, so it'd be hard to tell without my loop. More than likely, guys, I would have to assume that they're sterling hooks, but don't quote me. I'm strictly going by the stones, okay? If it's sterling silver, that's a bonus. I just can't say for certain, okay? So don't, if you get it and you have a jeweler test it and they say, no, it's not sterling, I'm telling you right now, I don't know for sure. So don't take it to the bank. But it's a guess that I would have to guess that that is probably sterling. But it's only a guess. So do with that what you will. We're going to go on to the shirt. I had a couple people interested in this one. This is a 2XL. I don't know how I got it to. This phone is funny about capitalizing the letters. I don't understand it. I'm going to start this at 12. It's a brand new shirt, guys, and it's in black. It's like a kind of like sweatshirt material, but it's a crew neck top. It's got a set of white lips on it. It's long sleeve. Sorry about, guys, I'm sorry about the lint. The lint is just there, but it's got the lips right there. It's got the band on the bottom. Now, what I like about the neckline, ladies, this one, you could wear both of the sleeves up on your shoulders, or you could wear one of the sleeves down or both of them down. It's plain black on the back. So the material, let's see what it is. 95% cotton, 5% spandex. So that's nice. Just cotton and spandex. So if anybody's interested, let me know. It does stretch, obviously. Okay, guys, this is what I'm going to do next, I think. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do that, shall we? And this is what I'm going to do. The prize tonight is going to be one of those nail polishes. It's going to be the really, really pale pink. It's like an icy pink, but really thick and opaque. This is, once again, by Sally Hansen. It is a color gel whirl nail polish, and it is in the shade 70 Marvelous, okay? Somebody's going to win the pink nail polish. We're going to play Boulder Dash, and we will pick out a winner. All right, let me see. Trying to look at these cards. Okay, we're going to do this one. Everybody can play. Once again, I'm going to do the Boulder Dash game. And what it is I'm going to give you a subject matter and just give me one answer, okay? That's all you got to do. Now we'll do the number game because that one. Let me do the number game, guys. Give me a second. Gotta get my tags. We'll do it this way.
I'm back done.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna play some Balderdash here. Guys, please pick a number between 50 through 100. 50 through 100 and go. And I've got my number right there in my hand. So this is how I work, guys. What it is if everybody guesses and nobody guesses my number, then I take the next closest number that comes after my number. And then if nobody guesses my number, but my number is the highest number amongst your numbers, then I'll take the next closest that comes right before my number. So get your numbers in there, guys. Everybody can play. Now, if you don't like the nail polish, I understand. If you don't want it, you don't have to play. But this is tonight's prize. Good night, Mona. Thank you so much for being here. It's a really pale pink. It's very pretty. Anybody else? Anybody? All right, we can put stop in the chat. And tonight's winning number is number 85. Number 85, you are my winner. And it looks like we only had 2 people guess. So since my number was the highest, Holly Ann, you are my winner. And you have won yourself some nail polish. Congratulations. That's how we do it, guys. Let me get that in a bag. And I'm going to turn over the reins over to Steph as soon as I'm done here. Okay, you're welcome. We're going back over to Steph.
Okay, y'all. It's a balancing act. You know, I've been a reseller on YouTube for, somewhere like a year and a half or something. But modding is just really new to me. And Joe, we try to keep track of everything that way. You know, if she overlooks writing something down, we've got the notebook for it. So it is what it is. Y'all, I'm about out of things to show for this evening, but I'm going to do a giveaway myself. But before y'all jump in chat and give me a number, I'm going to have Jess put a number on here for me. Choose a number between 1 and 50. Y'all go ahead and put it in chat because, as you know, I am hands-free. So she's getting her number written in there. And let's see if you can see it in my back.
Yeah, I was just going to let you know I was starting to get low too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have all my stuff brought up here because I was working today.
Same thing with me. But y'all, you know. And yes, I'm aware of what this is a very vintage wedding candy dish. It did not come with a lid, actually. I've done a lot of research, but this baby does have some paint loss here and there. And if you're looking for it, you can see it. Other than that, if you're using it as a decorative piece, so say like that, right? Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Right. So it's right there. Yeah, you can't really see it that way because all the brown. Oh, y'all, and that giveaway is for 4 people. So those are like little. Well, they're not little, but they're mugs. Football mugs. The great thing I love about these for this giveaway, y'all, is it has nothing to do with teams and everything to do with the love of football. So right there, you literally cannot tell the imperfections of the loss of paint for its age. All right, I'm gonna go get Jess's number. So y'all, I've got it right here, and we're gonna put stop in chat, and we're gonna do it. Now remember, if no one comes in on the number, we go with the number immediately above. If there's no one above this number, then and only then do we go with the one immediately below. And tonight's winner is number 33. Number 33. No one came in on my number, but someone did come in over my number, and that is Hippie Gmal Bargain Nina. And hey, Shirley. Hippie, thank you, girl. You won that, and that will be in your next ship. Thank you, girl.
Congratulations. Hi, Shirley.
So, y'all, I'm gonna be here as long as Don needs me here. But really, other than a few things, and I would rather just wait till tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow's Thursday. Yes, I will be over here with Dawn on her channel. I can't promise each and every Thursday. However, as I'm able to, that's what we're going to do. And so this is the way I roll things for anyone new to me, including anyone that purchased with me last week, who knows I typically ship no later than Wednesday. Okay, first and foremost, I ship with Pirate Ship currently. So what they say it's going to take to get your package to you, that's what you're going to pay. Remember, both carriers, not one, but both carriers did increase some of their rates. I'm not going to get into the logistics of that. However, if you're an expensive state to ship to, Washington is one of them. If your average package with me is, say, $12, you can bet you're going to have to add probably $7 to $10 to that if you need a particular carrier, period, instead of the cheapest route. Okay, that is not up to me. That's the carrier themselves, y'all. I've checked other discounting, it's the same, so it's the carrier. I do everything through PayPal. It's the only form of payment I accept, y'all. Yes, PayPal charges me the business fee. Let me tell you what that fee covers for you and for me. In the event that we have a misunderstanding for any reason, they have the option for them to be the mediator, right? And that's a protection for you. It's a protection for me. You, the buyer, me, the seller. I've never, knock on wood, I'm going to knock on this because it's real. And I've never had to experience it to that level. However, that's what that fee covers, y'all. So just know I'm good with the fact that, you may not have a PayPal account. However, you do not have to have one in order to check out. I did receive an email earlier from a customer, from a fellow community member that asked, because I mentioned yesterday, y'all, I appreciate that you're on the ball with getting me paid as promptly as you can. But I need you to slow down in the event that you lock your cards, say like Cash App. Make sure that card's unlocked before you hit pay for me, because this is what happens. It goes into a bank transfer. That bank transfer I have no control of, neither do you, and neither does PayPal. Your bank system has 10 to 30 days to release those funds to me. All right. What is done is done. It is what it is. I don't think it was deliberate. I think everyone was in a hurry to make sure staff had her funds available. And I appreciate that. But I've done that before too with another reseller because I'm a buyer too. So just take a moment, Make sure your card's on. If you are selecting your bank account to pay, I haven't had an issue with that yet, but if you are and you have the option to use your debit card attached to that, go ahead and do that, please. Not just for me, but for other resellers. All right. A great deal of us don't do this as a hobby. It is our income. No one's complaining, so there hasn't been that. Okay. Invoicing is likely not going to actually roll out until Saturday, so I can make sure I am not putting any errors in my invoicing, y'all. I do still have the property to get the outreach stuff out. That's two and a half rooms, 1.5 rooms. And y'all, I want to appreciate every one of you being here this evening, hitting the thumbs up. It helps Don's channel out just as much as it does mine. And thank you for all your bids tonight, your kind words to each other, the laughs, and just being there and being who you are. Because I'll tell you, Don has held me together even when it was a hot mess and then some. But I couldn't have done it without her. And I mean, even today, because, it's up and down sometimes. Tomorrow, Mr. will likely come back. He struggled with the fact that he needed a break today. So if you catch the replay, right there where I say just a minute, Dawn comes up, it was me reminding Mr. it's okay to take a moment. So thank you for supporting both our channels. And if you have any questions or concerns or comments, reach out to Dawn or myself, and we will be happy to find the answer for you if we don't have it. So, Dawn, we're over to you, girl. And y'all, invoices, packages will start rolling out tomorrow from last week if you paid for a shipping label. So, thank you.
Well, thank you, Steph. And guys, I'm just going to show a little bit more and then we're going to call it quits tonight, guys. Okay? Thank you all, guys, for being here. Sure do appreciate you. I got an absolutely gorgeous brand new watch. This has never been worn. And I'm going to start this out at 10. For a watch like this, you would probably pay upwards, but I got a good deal, and this thing is beautiful. It really is. It's an 8-inch band, fold over clasp, like I said, silver tone. It's got the bling edge. You see the little white tab, you pull that out so that you can get that watch going. Okay. I don't see a name brand on this one. There's nothing on the back plate there. But it is brand new and it's got the plastic tab. You just release it. It's right there. And you can set your clock. And I just think it's beautiful. Just really, really beautiful. If you like watches, man, that's a beautiful one. Okay, this next one is a necklace. This one is a brand new necklace. I don't have the brand or anything, but if I recall right, these are zircons. These are real stone. Zircons to be exact. Which zircons are not, they're easy. There's my word. They're easy to come by. They're not as expensive as the other precious stones out there, such as sapphires and rubies and whatnot. But they are a precious stone. They're just not as expensive as the major ones. So I believe these are zircons in blue and clear. And this is a 2-layered necklace. I'm going to start at 15. Man, this is pretty. I can't tell you how pretty this is. It's got, the link is nice. It's a special kind of link. It does have an extender. The link Reminds me of those razor blade findings that you would find on the 925 jewelry, except they're crinkled and they're like split cut. So, and they're twisted. So all together, I mean, it's beautiful. That blue, that cobalt blue, look at that, man. Now that's going to catch your eye. And yeah, it's got a lot of sparkle to it. I'm starting it out at 15. I just think it's gorgeous. So I'm going to put that one up. If you're interested, just let me know. I've got a carnival glass pedestal bowl in the autumn color. And guys, I'm starting this real cheap. $16. And this is one of those big mama jammas. Carnival glass, you know, it's got that rainbow shift on it. You see purples, greens, pinks, and blues, and yellows in this. It's got the harvest grape motif going on it. You see the grape leaves. It's down on the pedestal. It's a beauty. It's a thing of beauty, and it's absolutely huge. This would be really great for you guys to put your fruit in. It's just nice. This is almost 8.25. I would say 8.25 inches by 8.5 across. Rather deep, and it's just stunning. If you like that amber color, really beautiful. Okay, but I do have that if you're looking for something fancy. I am going to remind you before I get off of here, guys, I do have the pickles. They are in stock. The only ones that are currently we just sold out of last night were the Sweet Heat. So as of right now, we don't have them. We're going to work on them this weekend, though. But they are not on our shelves right at the moment. But I do have dill and bread and butter. I have each flavor in the spears and the chips. Now, remember, the prices have changed, and I'm going to give you what they are. The dill, no matter whether you buy it in the spears or the chips, are $8 a jar. Okay? Only the dill. The bread and butter now are $9. Why? Because it takes a lot, and I mean a lot of sugar to cut through that vinegar that we have to use in the bread and butter line. They are $9 a jar, okay, for the bread and butter. It doesn't matter whether it's spear chips. And then the Sweet Heat are now $10. They are the bread and butter chips with the jalapenos, okay? Oh, thank you, Shirley. We had to up the prices, guys. I told you why. Every time we'd go to the store, this is what's been happening. The prices of our cucumbers have been going up. Not even a joke. The reason why I had to switch the cost between the bread and butter and the dill specifically instead of having them the same price is exactly what I just said. See, the dill pickles only have the brine and the spices and all that. The bread and butter, there's more ingredients. The sugar alone, it's a lot of sugar. We go through more sugar for the pickles than we do the bread and butter, or than we do my banana breads. Not a joke. But you understand it's made with vinegar, so you need a lot to cut through the vinegar to give some sweetness to it. And we're not changing our recipe, guys. This recipe is what works for us. Possibly could there be another recipe where you don't use as much sugar? Maybe, potentially, probably, yeah. But if it's not broke, don't fix it, okay? We're not going to fix something that's not broke. Our pickles are done the same way every single week, and we're just going to stick to it, guys. Now, we are currently working on the sugar-free caramel line. We will be at it again this weekend, okay? The first recipe we're going to try is the same that we tried 2 weeks ago now, but it failed because there was something he didn't do that he needs to do. We're going to adjust that. We're going to do it the proper way. If it still doesn't taste good, we have a backup recipe that we will be going to try. It's a labor of love, but trust me, we will find the sugar-free caramel recipe that we feel we can put on the market, okay? And we will bring those up for sale as soon as they're done. I want to remind those of you who just came in or who just turned me on, I do have my merch. I'm starting my merch line. The only thing I got in it are these reusable tote bags. They have my pic on the front side, and then on the back it says Dawn's Channel YouTube, and it has my handle name, okay? Could I get 3 bread and butter quarts? You certainly could, Shirley. Let me write that down for you. Thank you so much, Shirley. I got you down. Thank you, thank you. Guys, these personalized bags are $18 each. They are reusable, and they're like that, almost like a flour sack material. They're oatmeal color, like a beige. And, this is a way for you to interact with the public. If you're out shopping and they say, "Who's that on your bag?" You can turn it around and explain who I am, and maybe we'll get some new buyers in the chat. And but anyway, I just wanted to try this out. I've got several of these bags available. If you're interested, please let me know in the chat, or if you're watching this on the playback, please send me an email and tell me how many bags you would like. Okay. I really appreciate it. We're going to bring Steph back up, and we're going to close down the show, guys. That's it for tonight. Let me get my mousey working here. There we go.
Hey, y'all, I'm just right here. I'm writing down so I have her notebook paper right. So,
thank you all once again for being here. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out the door if you could, so that more people can watch this on the playback. And guys, I still get sales in my emails, just like Steph. Let me know. Ooh, you got the roast going on.
that is potatoes underneath, a bed of potatoes underneath oxtail soup.
Oh,
And
nice.
y'all, I want to thank y'all for bearing with us as Dawn showed a little extra here and there so I could make a great meal. That is my. I want to show y'all how far I've come. Last year, other than grief meals that we made for families that needed them local or here in the state, that's the first meal I've made for my family in over a year. Why? Because, like Dawn, cooking is my love language, and tell you life can get hard and it can try to take everything from you. And that was my first meal in this new house with my adult kids that are up here in the Flint Hills. So thank y'all for making it amazing. I've got compliment after compliment, and it's not just because I miss Mama's food.
Well, that's cool, and I'm glad you got your kiddos there. And that's always nice when you can have the kids home and visit. And yeah, I had my son come over the other day. I've got to. In fact, I've got to see my kids again. Usually, what I do to them is, if I haven't seen them in a while, I'll say something smart like, "Hey, when are you coming over next? I haven't seen you in a long time. I don't even know what you look like." And they're like, "Mom, knock it off." I said, "No, seriously, I don't know what you look like anymore because you haven't come over and visited." You gotta give them a little guilt trip. Hey, listen.
Yeah, you do once in a while.
We
Just
carried
let
on for
it go.
9 months, and it was 9 months of a ton of weight. The way I
Amen
look
to
at it is
that.
they owe us. But no, I always do. I give my kids, or I'll play the birth card, like, hey, 9 months carrying you. And like my son Jonathan, he was my biggest baby. So he really gets, hey, my back, had so much back pain the entire He's like,
That was
Mom,
yeah.
don't play that card. I'm like, no, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it all the way home. Yeah, I'm going to play it. They can't stand it, but guess what? Too bad.
Right, right.
You guys have a good night. And remember, be kind. Be kind out there. This world is full of crazy, wackadoodle, negative, awful, cruel people. Be the one person in your little neck of the woods that's kind and kind to everybody. You never know whether you're entertaining an angel. Remember that. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Good night, y'all.